Why, hello there, Internet. I'm sorry for this, but we're doing E3 this year, and we always do E3 the worst way we can by shitting on literally everything that E3 has to offer. And what better people to do the shitting on with than my fellow shitterinos, I guess. We've got Mr. Solfang, Mr. Eric Vulgaris, we've got AP Gaming Real, and we've got Sid Alpha. The reason why I'm jumping through all this is because we've got about 15 minutes before the actual show begins, and I wanted to do some predictions and get everything out of the way. So, gentlemen, hello, welcome. Good to have you here.
Hello.
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 So, I'm not sure how many of you guys were privy to last year's E3. But I'm assuming, Sid, you're on top of things more than anyone here, most likely.
Yeah, I live tweeted a lot of snark involving last year's E3.
Yeah. I first need to apologize to everyone about the camera setup quality. The problem with Zoom is that all the cameras realign into different sizes and stuff. So, we had 15 minutes to get it all set up. So it doesn't look mathematically correct, but it still looks nice to a degree. So anyway, let's go around the room and maybe talk about some predictions. I guess worth pointing out at the start the things that are 100% going to be shown at Electronics Arts, which is what we're doing today. We're doing the EA thing. We do know for a fact that Battlefield 5 is going to be there, and there's a good chance that Anthem will show up as well. Probably EA Sports as well, because we're watching like a preview thing now, and they're already fucking talking about Madden and some other shit like that. So whatever. But is there any like predictions that you guys have or want to see or don't want to see from EA this year?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I want them to talk about whatever they're doing with their Star Wars stuff. Right?
Ooh,
didn't they
yeah.
shut down a single player Star Wars?
You're talking about Visceral.
Yeah, exactly. Visceral Games Studios was shut down, and they're like rethinking whatever it is they're doing. I would love to see what it is that they're doing.
I actually know what they're doing. They're designing an open world Star Wars game.
Okay, so it's going open world instead of
Visceral was doing
story.
a very linear, linear story mode style game, which doesn't fit the EA business model. So they're going open world so they can handle all those fun microtransactions that everyone loves so much.
Woo. Yeah. Anything else?
E3, EA has never failed to, I think in its entire history, unveil a FIFA game.
Like,
I mean, that's that simple. They almost always have a FIFA game there. Like, whether it's NHL, NFL, NBA, or any of their other sports things, they never don't have a FIFA game. So for sure, we're going to see one. It'll be exactly the same as last year's with a slightly updated player roster.
Yeah,
and everyone will go wild over it because FIFA is the most popular franchise they have.
it is true.
So what you're saying is basically what EA does with almost every game they've ever made.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
When we say most popular game of EA, from 2016, EA made $1.3 billion off extra content.
Not surprised.
So I wonder how much of that comes from FIFA and like buying players and teams and jerseys.
Is that actually
The majority of it, actually.
Wow, I had no idea that, like, where's all the fucking angst about the microtransactions for that shit? You never see that.
There was,
normies
but
play that shit, dog.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say the average audience for that stuff aren't like on Reddit. And
Right.
That's why I think it's so hilarious. EA is like, we're doing away with microtransactions and all this stuff and loot boxes. We're great, but we're still going to have them in your sports games.
Hell yeah. And the other thing, Solfang, did you have any predictions at all?
Pretty much it, like the rest of the fellas. I mean, FIFA
Very
never
little gets
fails
resubbed
to ever
for
show up
15 months,
EA.
but
So whatever sports games that they're trying to do, and that's about it. There's nearly nothing that I'm looking forward to from these
No,
guys.
I
but-
got,
Alright,
I got
I
you,
got- I got
something. All right,
I
look,
got a list.
What?
I got a list. I did my
I
homework.
got something. Anthem. They're gonna bring it back this week
Yep.
for sure.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yep.
no way they can't do it.
Yep, that's pretty much the thing that they're like Battlefield and Anthem are pretty much the big things that they're going to be talking about this time.
are they gonna Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about Battlefield, to be honest. But Anthem is probably like the only thing on my list because after the crazy reputation that EA has, it's just like, should I even bother? It's like Anthem's like probably like the only hopeful thing because I love BioWare.
Yeah,
I really do.
well, it's the Mass Effect A team that's on this as well, so apparently we might see some pretty good stuff. But having said
okay with
that, a lot of people have been leaving BioWare during the production of Anthem, so it could be rocky
that's why they
roads.
pushed Anthem out another 8 months or so.
Yeah,
They
it's
lost
been a
Drew
pretty rough
Karpyshyn.
development cycle for them.
They lost the top animators. It's fuck.
Any ideas about maybe Dragon Age?
Yeah, I've got written here, Dragon Age 4 is maybe on the look. And the other thing that's worth pointing out that might be coming up is like a new Command and Conquer. Maybe.
No way.
There's no way there's a new Command and Conquer.
No.
That series is
What?
dead.
I highly, highly doubt that.
It's been years, man.
Yeah, they've...
If there's a new Command and Conquer, it'll just be in anthologies that will include
Maybe.
every game that's ever been made.
Maybe, but like... There've been some fucking rumors going around. And the other thing that's worth pointing out too is Sims 4, potentially.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
Oh boy, that would be.
Well, people like Sims, and
Yeah,
they'll
they do.
pay out the wazoo for it,
mean-
and all that DLC.
So I've got a couple other ones here as well. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3. Which is something that...
Man, EA makes some very normie games.
Yep, and the other one is Unravel 2. Which
Yeah, that makes
No.
sense.
They're going to, as with every year, they're going to announce their big look. We work with indies, and it's going to be some lazy, shallow indie game with way too good of graphics, and that's it. It's going to be an
Great.
extremely basic game with extremely basic indie game with extremely updated graphics. That's how always is. I mean, look at Fee from last year and Unraveled. They were not all that great, really.
I didn't
but they
even
looked phenomenal.
see anything about Unravel, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Never even touched it.
I think I reviewed it.
Yeah? You think you reviewed it? I can't
think I
remember
reviewed it.
if I did or
I'll
not.
have to go look. I think I might have. Actually, I think I might have. I might have said I actually liked it, but then I circled back to it. I was like, when I think about it, there's really not much here.
Yeah. So we're about 8 minutes out. But let's talk about. I want to get more into detail about Battlefield 5 because that's pretty much the giant elephant in the room. It's probably going to be their big thing that they're talking about.
It's going to be exactly like every other Battlefield or every other FPS shooter, and
Well,
people are going to hate it for its political statement. or
Probably, yeah, you're not wrong there.
Putting a woman on
Are
the
you
box
watching?
is apparently
Not historically accurate.
Yeah, but if all that aside, like if we just look straight to the actual gameplay of this, there's been when they did their release presentation, fuck up thing, whatever you want to call it, they actually had like a YouTuber insight thing that they did, and apparently those YouTubers have been reporting a whole slew of different changes and other things that we're just no one else would be privy to, which kind of like is very strange considering the fact that that's the information that everyone wanted to hear about, instead of whatever that is that they gave us. So I don't know, guys. Do you think we'll see anything worthwhile from them today? I mean, it's gonna be playable. So is it gonna be revolutionary?
look, the revolutionary thing is, I believe EA said that they were not going to DLC Battlefield 5, right?
No premium pass. Yeah.
That is revolutionary for Battlefield.
Well, they did say no loot boxes, no pay to win. But one thing that I have never been able to get an answer on, and I've actually been able to speak to a couple of EA reps, and they still could not give me a straight answer, is there a giant asterisk underneath that says at launch?
I mean,
Are they going to introduce this stuff down the road like they are doing with Anthem? Anthem is going to release with no loot boxes and none of that stuff, but they do plan on introducing that later.
Well,
and I think they might. The reason for that is because of countries are starting to label loot boxes as actually being illegal.
Yeah.
And so they're going to release the games worldwide without the loot boxes, and then they'll introduce them later in areas where it's still legal to do so.
Again, a North American game and rest of the world game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, all I know is that I still can't buy a copy in my region and have it be English. So, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, hey Eric Vulgaris, can I just send you $300 real quick so you can buy me this game? I don't know,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Just get a VPN.
No, that doesn't work.
anybody-
Totally doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Nope.
Really?
Did you hear? Did anyone hear what they're replacing the premium pass with?
Nothing. They're replacing it with their Tides of War
Yeah.
system.
What is that?
Basically, the Tides of War system is from the very beginning of the war straight to the end. They're going to be releasing content patches that coincides with whatever happened in the war during the time. And that includes single-player stuff, multiplayer maps, weapons, guns, and machinery, and vehicles, and factions. So basically,
Wow.
it's going to launch.
Oh, cool.
It's going to launch with, from what I've heard, it's going to launch with two factions: the British and the Germans, and a couple of maps, and
course.
then they're going to sort of move on from there at that point. So
Of course. Because why would you start with France?
I don't know.
Of course. Okay, sure.
Why wouldn't you start with
To be the
Poland?
French.
You know, like Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's fair. Even better.
I mean, well, I
That's
can
fine.
see them not starting with France because if you start with France, then you have to get the bicycle physics correct.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And you know, I mean, if anything, EA is real good at it because of all the backpedaling they've had to do the last couple of months.
Wow. Holy
Damn.
shit, guys.
wow.
Fucking got
This is
him.
the worst superhero combo train
How is-
attack I've ever seen.
How was your lighting so good with so much shade? impressive.
Fuck, man. Okay. Yeah, the conference starts in about 3.5 minutes. So we're just gonna shoot the shit until then.
Can we talk about outfield strange predictions? I've got some things that we probably won't see, but we could.
Yeah, Command and Conquer for
Okay.
me, 100%. If we see a Command and
Titanfall
Conquer,
3.
Command and Conquered remastered like Bethesda
Titanfall 3?
style.
Ooh,
It's a little
damn.
Who
soon.
brought in? I mean, Titanfall 2 was a successful.
no,
business
no,
endeavor.
it wasn't.
It was
It was
Titanfall 2. Yeah, it was.
definitely.
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty successful. They bought Respawn, so
Yep.
Yeah, but isn't
they plan on
Respawn
doing
like?
something with it.
Hold up, I don't believe they've done anything with Respawn.
Titanfall 2 was actually really damn good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
I liked
overshadowed.
it.
by
they got the
one.
Critical Role voice cast to do everything about that. Another thing we could possibly see is a new Star Wars: The Old Republic expansion trailer, right?
Please
That
make
game
it
is
an
somehow
actual
still
game.
allowed.
Please make it
I
an
just
actual.
threw up a
game.
little bit in my mouth.
Look, I'm just saying it'll be very short if it shows up, but we could see it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think we're going to see much about Dragon Age 4.
I'm with Eric.
That's
I
really out there.
I really want to see what they're doing.
If we see anything involving Dragon Age 4, it'll be an announcement trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree on that because remember they're pulling every Bioware people, like all their top brass from every different project to like work on Anthem. It's to bust ass. Otherwise,
I mean, Anthem is their attempt to kill Destiny.
it's make or break too. From what a lot of
It
people
won't
like to
be
say.
hard to do.
Stab Destiny to death.
Yes. Pretty much.
Do you
Everyone loves to rag on Destiny.
do you think?
Why?
Do you? I love Destiny. I think it's great. It just needs
Dude,
to fix itself.
Yeah.
Destiny has had more than a baker's dozen of controversies surrounding Destiny 2, all be on surely completely on the shoulders of the developers, and their actions created the issues with the game, and that's why people hate it so much, along with
I
the fact
agree.
that it has a severe lack of content, and it's a backslide compared to the first game.
Well, I mean, let's hopefully
Or, like-
they
or, like,
will
people, like,
fix it.
not playing the game.
Hopefully, Forsaken may do.
Yeah,
it,
the game's
but-
dying.
I feel like
hard.
everybody that was playing Destiny 2 is now playing Monster
They're now
Hunter.
playing Fortnite and
I'm playing Monster
PUBG.
Hunter.
Yo, if Capcom's like, by the way, Origin exclusive Monster Hunter on PC, I'll be like,
Oh god, no.
Yeah, even streamers that are traditionally Destiny streamers have moved on to other games.
yeah,
It's gotta be weird, to like develop a game like Destiny or even like World of Warcraft stuff where it's like you put your heart and soul into making some content for that's gonna last somebody like 5 hours and then be like, more, give me more. Like, dude, I just
The
You play Dungeons
Well-
and Dragons,
Hey,
right?
man.
Yeah.
You play Dungeons and Dragons,
right.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
it's another
that's
example
true.
of what happens when you have to basically start over midway through development.
Why are they
I mean,
showing
they
a child?
did
playing
that
a
with
racing
Destiny
game?
2. Mass Effect Andromeda had the same problem.
Yeah.
A lot of games, a lot of recent games, they've had to just stop, throw everything
All
out,
right,
and start
boys.
over from
Here we
scratch.
go. We're getting into
Oh,
it. Yeah.
a sound.
Let's do it.
Yeah, do the chopper.
Here we go, motherfuckers.
Yep.
You only need the
Yep.
edgiest seats.
I told you,
fellas.
motherfuckers.
Oh, it's Anthem.
Very first screen is FIFA, for sure.
I think I might be a little bit behind
Anthem's in
everyone.
there. Sims 4 seasons.
People love the Sims, man.
I want to see more Angus McSamurai.
Star Wars.
Really, Star Wars.
Basketball.
They got to milk
Everyone
that
loves
franchise for everything they can.
Oh no, that's just Battlefield. That's
Yeah.
nothing special there. But
You mean milk it like they milk Indiana Jones?
Yep.
wait, Indiana Jones? I don't get that.
He
reference.
knows what I'm talking about.
By the way, here's the new Evolve game.
Oh, that game is just.
Wait, are they doing like some weird 3D
Yeah,
thing
it looks
here?
like they're trying to do
VR
holographic
shit.
stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Or I should say AR, not VR.
Anthem's like a
Oh
strong
my gosh,
opening
how
play.
cool.
People are not excited about that.
All right, everyone, pull out your
That
phones and
was
download the
We're gonna
EA
talk about that
app,
a little bit later
companion
in the
app.
show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around
No.
here.
I'm from
This
the
year,
gaming community,
EA wanted
guys.
to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer
I wanna
and
say
a fan.
something, but I
so
feel
they
like I'm gonna
invited me to
offend a
come and
lot of
host the
people, so
show,
I'm
and I
just
think
of
this
it.
year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready.
I love
because we're about to
Twitch
kick the
chat
press
is like,
conference
I
off.
don't
But
recognize you.
before we do
I
that,
was like,
So
who is
why
EA
does
is
she have
more
to
than just a
qualify
show you're
herself
about
as a
to
gamer
watch.
before she
Right behind these
continues?
doors,
Oh, she has
Whoa.
red hair, guys. She's a
Actually,
gamer.
Sid, I want to point out if she doesn't do
Huge
that,
this year.
Twitter will destroy
It's a
her.
full 3-day
Yep.
gaming festival where thousands of gamers
Yeah, well,
All I gotta say
play
is,
games
who's
for
the
free.
script? She
Now,
casual.
inside the theater
No,
here, there
no.
are hundreds
She's
of
not-
community
she's not the
members
Queen
from
Brothers,
all
she's the
over the
pig.
world.
How many
who are gonna be
fandoms have you
capturing,
ruined?
Streaming.
I already
and
like her better than I
impressions
like
of the
iJustine,
games that we're going to be
so-
showing off here today.
Wow.
Bring
But before we
Aisha
get to
Taylor
that,
back, man. No, no, she's
reveals,
Ubisoft.
of
Okay.
course.
Yeah.
We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer.
What?
Now, I know
Straight
Trevor
up?
Noah
Oh,
gave
yeah.
you the first
Oh,
shot.
guys are
Yeah,
not
we
that
can clap it
excited.
up. Last
They're getting the
week,
wrong
we got some
people
new
in
stuff
the
to
Yeah,
show
we
today.
can clap it
Then
up.
we're going to move on
Nah,
to
you know what it is?
19, and boy, do they have some
It's
big
starting
news,
with a-
you guys. Any
Really?
World Cup fans? You guys
They
excited?
They started. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Hey, you like soccer?
Then
No,
we
no.
got
It's
two
FIFA
new
again.
indie games to share.
I feel like
and then
there's
I'm gonna
people
come
just
back
off
towards the
screen
end of the
holding
show
giant
with some of my
applause
favorite
signs.
developers to give you
Someone
guys a
clap,
nice,
please.
meaty look at
Or
Anthem.
this is
somebody
like-
in the background
And of
is like,
course-
Hey, meaty look at
Yeah, we got the
Anthem,
rules
guys.
for Anthem. I'm
Isn't this
into
like
it.
this is a press
You wanna
event,
do
so
this
it's
with
not like a fan event, right? It's not like a consumer event in the same
Well,
way.
wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I
There's,
told you all the secrets at once,
well,
right?
They've opened up
That
E3
guy's
to the
like,
public,
what?
though.
So just enjoy the show.
Why are you touching me on camera?
So without
like, this is
further ado,
awkward.
let's get
Yeah.
things started.
Don't touch me. Oh,
What are we starting with? Battlefield? Okay.
It's Battlefield,
yeah.
of course.
Half the audience leaves after this is done. They want to go play Battlefield, man. They should have. They fucked up. Oh, look at this. They're going for the grit
Yeah.
now. All right, I'll
Going
stop
for
fucking
the
with the
grit.
cameras and actually watch the show.
I'm actually quite surprised. that
Battlefield V.
There's no premium shit. They're trying to quote unquote.
This
do
is not the
goodwill.
5th Battlefield. Why did they name it 5?
I don't know.
It's like, why did they name the last one 1?
V for victory, motherfucker. That's
Right,
fine.
it's time
Yeah.
to kick
I like
this
how the
thing
guy
off.
just goes like,
It's been
yeah,
2 weeks
come on,
since the
guys.
reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many.
Just 'cause you
brilliant
haven't fucking
remixes
said
of a
anything
reveal
about it.
trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you. You want to see more
Yeah.
gameplay innovations. You
Tell
wanna
us
know
more
how
about your loot
customization
boxes.
Actually works. We
And
wanna
other
know
shady
more about
practices,
our take
please.
on the Second
Wow,
World
that's
War.
beautiful. That's a
So
beautiful
today,
Spitfire.
we'll
All right,
show
so
you more
Hurricane.
gameplay
I don't know. I
and
can't tell the
what
difference. Do you
is
have
the
the
deepest
difference?
and most immersive
We're now using
Battlefield
Frostbite,
yet.
guys. No.
It certainly is.
Oh, yeah, they're using Frostbite for
You will
everything.
be able to dive and smash through windows.
Look at the
to
snow.
surprise
That's
your
really
enemies.
cool.
Yeah.
Where previously
Hey, look, he's
defenses
lifting his
were
knees.
stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield.
All right, that's gonna be really
and gain
cool, but
advantage.
that's also gonna get
And our
rolled
renowned
so hard.
destruction system is
Let me
fast
just
and
get
more
this
I can
RPG
imagine that,
Claymore
just
or
like,
Mine
wait, where are you
Field.
going?
Well,
I have
you
him.
can't really hide from
That tank
those
is super
pesky
cool.
tanks
Yeah,
anymore as
exactly.
they come
I just
chasing
cannot
for you,
watch.
as
People
they
are just gonna
rip through
grief
those
the whole
buildings.
thing.
You might be able to
You
lock
will
the
now be
wheels
able
though.
to
Easy, though.
customize
Driving a
your
tank through a
soldiers,
freaking house,
vehicles,
driving a
anywhere.
Tiger.
I mean,
a
you've been
Tiger
able to
through
do
a
that
house
since
is
Bad
overkill.
Company
For the
2.
looks. As
Yeah,
well
but, like,
as
now it's
the
almost-
portrayal of the Second World War.
And now you're
Come
running
on.
over
That's just the
12-year-olds
tip of the
on our
iceberg.
battlefield
Battlefield
instead of
A lot of
instead of
people want the whole
I
Battlefield
I said
come back.
our portrayal of
Hold
the
up.
Second World War.
Hold up. The fucking.
Not historically accurate, guys.
Let's talk about our
Did you see
single player
Kratos? He was a lot
story.
thicker in this one
let's do
for
it.
some reason.
So we want to tell
You see that? Last time he was like a
those
fucking
untold
twig, man.
stories that got
Thick boy.
us excited to start with on this game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of human heroism.
Check out this
It is about
Hungarian
witnessing the war
kind
through
of
the
like
eyes of the men
going
and
next
just saying,
who shaped
each
the world
some
for
single
frame
player
animators
campaign.
spend a lot of time
Real
on the
and-
eyes there.
real and relatable
For a single player
people
campaign,
facing
the first mini game is
brutality of
lying
war.
about your age.
Hey, man,
Started
early.
off by
they hired a
Trying to
different
get
Bob
through
Ross.
look
for this.
at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, that's
So I guess that
something
means if they're doing the
we'll
tides.
finish
Sorry,
tomorrow.
listen.
So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes,
Hey,
no premium pass.
hey.
Okay.
It's the first time people in the audience have been
Hashtag no
genuinely
historical
excited.
realism.
Every day,
Genuine excitement.
That guy's filming himself.
I don't.
and as part of that journey,
Oh.
after launch,
Man, I want
you'll get
historical
something
realism in my
I know
Battlefield, so I'm
what
good with
you
this.
have been asking for.
I want to ride tanks on top with flamethrowers.
It's
I just want to blow people
Royale.
up. I want to put
There's,
C4.
there's a
You
huge
wanna put
difference
fuck.
between mechanical historical
They're
realism
adding-
and narrative
They
historical
just announced they're adding a Royale version
Royale
of the game.
reimagined for
a
Battlefield.
Royale.
So we
Yeah.
bring
Battle
those
Royale.
killers of
People will
Battlefield
cash in on
with
that.
destruction, team
Okay,
play,
so is
vehicles
Battlefield Fortnite
into this
confirmed?
New experience.
Ooh,
So
wow, that was a good
we will
one.
bring you experience that
Should've
you
been
haven't
Battlefield
played
5
before,
night, though.
in Battlefield or anywhere else.
Fifth Night.
But
They can't get the
more
naming
about
right
that
anyways, so.
later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes
As long as
Battlefield
Conquest is good, I
so
don't
special.
care.
It's
You
the
know what?
unmatched intensity
I hope
of
they
our
make
multiplayer
all the
sandbox.
stupid,
This time,
like,
it's even more epic.
like really
Fighting
out of
across
place
multiple maps and modes.
customizations, like super
Welcome
expensive. So you
your
know that
next
guy spent a
Battlefield
stupid lot of
experience,
money on his
and this
stupid face.
is your first look at ground
That's what I want.
operations. And this time,
Hey,
it's
all right.
even
Oh wait, is
featuring
the Battlefield?
music.
Is this the Is this the parachute mode that we're
This
talking
is
about
Grand
earlier?
Operations, yeah.
Okay.
Operations.
So this is like the 4-day thing where like
Yeah.
every depending on how which
Oh no, they're jumping out of airplanes. PUBG's gonna sue the shit out of them.
Oh man,
on,
they
Sid.
Yep. God
He
damn it.
knows how to
Sid.
get it. Look at this mileage they get out of Frostbite. Like, that's a good-looking engine. Like, that's
Oh,
a
it's a
good.
beautiful engine.
Yeah.
It is.
It's birdie.
I tell you what, say what you want about the Battlefront games that they've released
sliding.
recently, but they are fucking spot on with graphics.
Look at this sliding. Like, that stuff looks so good.
Oh, Hammer's back, boys! Celebrate! See, this is what they
Thick
should have
boys,
done
eh?
for the actual reveal. This thing right here.
Yeah.
Look, what bothers me
good.
is that no one has a green marker over their head, so I know that they're on my side.
Nah, look,
Yeah.
they don't have that
Friendly
shit
fire's
anymore.
disabled anyways. Who cares?
They've removed all of that shit, Arthur. Like, you can't just
Really?
hit Q anymore and see all the enemies and stuff.
I would team kill my own dude so badly.
You would probably team back.
All right, look,
too.
if that's
Wow.
in-game footage, I hope that's not a cinematic. If you can legitimately run people down and put them through engine blocks with
Yeah.
planes,
I mean, you
Apparently
can.
they are. Apparently you can. Apparently they're like redoing how planes crash.
You can survive a plane crash now. Whee! Nordless.
look,
Awesome.
that's the only thing that's got me excited so far. Is
like the
the
finish?
plane crash thing and a possible.
Fuck yeah,
Overlap.
FIFA, let's go.
Yeah, here we go. FIFA. It's literally
you're
just
excited.
gonna be
Remember,
people
We
playing
got the
soccer
crowd
in slow
loosened
motion.
up now. Let's slide in
This
some
is the first-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we got rid of loot boxes from one game, and we put them all in FIFA.
Look, legitimately,
boys.
Look at that Astro
FIFA is
curve.
one of the most corrupt sports organizations in the entire world.
They yeah.
And it is the largest sport in the entire world by a huge amount.
By the way, did you see
So
the
what you're
grass
saying is
deformity?
because
Definitely
FIFA
look
is
at
one of the most corrupt organizations, then EA's loot boxes are historically accurate.
Yes,
You
I
know,
am
you know
saying
what I
that.
want from FIFA?
You should definitely look at the Qatar World Cup statistics about people dying real bad.
My God.
I would really love it if they just like
Illuminati.
Do you remember Call of Duty a while back when they said like, look how realistic the fish react to the divers, right? Remember that? They need to do that for FIFA, but with like, look how the grass reacts to our feet. Like,
Do you ever think that there'd be a point where like you'll just play virtual sports instead of a real one? Like it's like it's just indistinguishable enough that like you'll just watch.
2029, buddy.
Yeah.
People are predicting 2029 for like full body VR immersion.
Wait, was that all the FIFA?
And then SAO will be real.
Like you're just a virtual figure, like, and you're like walking on the field, like, or just like you could zoom around and just watch people play, like a EA online game of like the best players, and you just watch it, like instead of watching actual sports, you just watch that because it's just as good.
That's the UEFA champions.
I don't know.
That guy looks like he plays FIFA.
Yeah.
World's best for 15 months. And icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world.
Why don't they make like a FIFA game that has like all the EA characters in it? Like make Anthem the next FIFA game, right? You put on these powered mech suits and you beat the shit out of a soccer ball. I'd play that game.
I would play that game.
I would play it like a mech fucking soccer game.
Nintendo
Throw in a Space Marine and an Anthem power suit.
Put in fucking Darth Vader and Yoda as goalies.
Yeah.
Space
Marine, give me the rest of my boulder. Let's do this, man.
Champions rise. See power to me right there.
For a long time, and we
Oh,
are
man.
thrilled that it's here, and that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game.
Wow.
Be an authentic
You've been
Champions League
asking for new
tournament
loot
mode.
boxes,
Your club
and we
plays
have provided
this
them.
trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter
You see this grass here
will
that's on your
pursue
feet as a
Champions
soccer
League
player?
glory
Don't mind
in your
that.
story mode
Don't look
with
at the
journey,
loot box. Just look at the
and
grass
the
here,
FIFA
guy.
Ultimate
This is
Team
happy
will be
grass.
live
We're gonna talk
and
about this,
authentic
guys. This is a
Champions
secret
League
grass.
on
Each
the
blade of
move.
grass
And
has
more
been
details on that
Meticulously
individually
hand created.
rendered.
Individually rendered. Right behind us is a loot box, but it's not a loot box. We don't want to talk about that.
As you know, the heart and soul.
We actually
Let's not show us.
simulate actual growth of grass, and then we simulate that grass being cut.
Tactical approach to the match to each technical touch.
Among examining the grass, you notice that it shows a code. It lines up like stars. Andrew Wilson's face.
We use the
Oh, God.
Nemesis system for people cutting grass.
You can make friends with the referees, and they will actually bend the rules for you. But then you have to spend Saturday night in game talking to that guy's family and eating a pot roast with them.
It's just like WWE bribing with the referee coaches on the show. There is something in the grass. It is the referee that you can bribe for $5.
Yeah, good news, the game is free. Bad news, someone's little brother is going to be everyone's referee unless you pay us $50.
This hockey game is looking great.
Is that it? Are they? They're done already.
Well, no one. Give a minute to pause. Man,
No,
I'm
he's
pause
no,
because-
look, he's going to talk about the trophy. All they covered was it's a new FIFA game, and there's something mysterious called Champions League that we're going to tell you more about.
Two
in the
iconic trophies. These are iconic.
Wait, is that the actual trophy? Did they somehow manage to get this fucking trophy?
No, they
sent
just
on-
recreated
Probably
it.
a replica, but yeah. Right.
I
see, now
3D
there's-
printed this trophy in my shop.
So they're
This
incorporating
morning.
new tournament play to like the general FIFA retinue.
Now you can play soccer in FIFA.
Realistic balls physics for men's testicles?
Oh my goodness, realistic ball physics. Jiggle my balls! Yeah!
You can
Come on. So,
actually choose the
they've been
type of
working
underwear
on
that
this
your
game
player
in
will
conjunction
have.
with the Conan devs.
And Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to
FIFA
the
Battle
first
Ball
World Cup
mode?
victory.
Nah.
Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year.
Some great
Or
nations
you can
didn't
make
qualify.
a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that
Those
a
great
nation of
nations will
only
be included later in
350,000 people would ever qualify?
DLC.
Additional DLC.
Yeah, like,
Additional
And you can
DLC.
feel
They're already there.
wow, the
It's
crowd
actually all the
moves in
same
this game.
guys. It's just new jerseys to slap on them.
You want these new jerseys about $4.99?
I don't know.
Want
I
these new
really wasn't
players?
behind that crowd clapping. It just
No.
kind of seemed generic as shit.
You know how in Halo 1, when you blow up a bunch of corpses and they all fly the same way. That's what that is.
Yeah, it looks too in sync.
Yeah.
I paid this guy $20 to clap for us.
So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time,
$20, man.
with the entire World Cup
For $20, you can set the audience to do whatever you like.
I wish. I would actually let a game have a feature, a FIFA game feature. $20. You can have a character model streak in the middle of someone else's game.
This right here is a good plan.
And pause the game for them for 30 seconds. Pay
Free
$20.
trial, huh?
We've got some of the world's biggest creators.
You know, that would actually be worthwhile microtransactions there.
Yeah, that is a microtransaction.
Look, here's a good microtransaction. Just random stuff that can happen, especially you do like something crazy good or crazy bad in the video game, like for FIFA. I got me a goal. Replace the announcer when they say goal. If you guys ever played Mortal Kombat 3, this is one guy that jumps out the corner and goes, whoopsie!
Yeah.
Look, this is what EA is good at, is getting a bunch of big name artists to do their soundtracks. They have the money to throw around for it. And that's why all their sports
They got that FIFA money, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a drop in the fucking
money,
pool.
man.
Look, wonder how much money FIFA makes off FIFA.
I mean, it started with Madden. Let's be clear here. Their sports division
like
was
this
carried
licensing.
by Madden for years.
Yeah.
All right, what do we
Who
got
the
now?
fuck is this guy?
Andrew Wilson.
Literally never heard of him.
That's the Terminator, man.
Oh, there's that fucking guy. Oh.
He's T-1000. He's literally
people from 60 countries
seriously
playing in competitive leagues this
That's
year.
him.
Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League.
Bullshit,
and the
they
World
fucking
Cup
have-
and so much
they
other
rest all the
greatness for
time.
FIFA this year. We
That
can't
guy
wait
that guy
for you
just
to
looks like he has a
experience it
yacht
all.
for his yacht.
We've got so much to do here today.
Drove my yacht out so I can get my yacht out.
He really does.
I'll tell you,
the
he
first
looks like the
and our
first
second
villain
one
in an
Hollywood,
Iron Man movie
and we
before the
couldn't be
real
more
villain is
excited to have
revealed.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, AP. Yeah,
He's a sub boss.
Before we move
He's the
on,
one.
I'd like to
He's
share
the
just a couple of things.
bait.
No,
that
no,
gets
no.
switched.
You know
Like
what he
halfway
does
through
look
the
like? He looks like
Entertainment media in
Spy
the
Kids
last
3D
5
villain.
years is the combination of
Like the evil
Oh
rich
my
guy.
God, he does.
subscription.
There's a very
As
villainous
consumers, watching
thing.
movies,
They may as well
watching
just
TV,
relaunch. We're no longer
listening
EA,
to
we are
music,
EA
reading
evil.
books has never been easier.
That sweater is worth more
And
than
we
like my
believe
entire
that
income. I bet.
disruption
The thing they
is
need to
going
announce-
I think
Wait.
it's probably
You
just
said
normal
reading
sweater.
books,
Our
watching
industry
TV have
next
never
few
been
years.
easier.
It's
probably like
Has
an
this
$800
ever
budget.
actually been a difficult
YouTuber
task
from Israel
for anyone?
has joined Electronic Arts to help our
Has anyone ever
investment, to
pulled a muscle
extend our
watching
thinking
TV?
and extend our
Yes.
pioneering into
Do you
this
think?
cloud gaming world?
Do you think they're gonna do something like
For many
Microsoft did
people,
with like
that's gonna
disabled
mean
stuff here?
extending the experiences they already play on our partner
Like you know how they released that
Maybe.
disabled
platforms.
controller?
It's
Do
gonna
you think they're
mean
gonna try and
expands
compete with that
new
thing?
modalities of play across a whole
Is this
variety of
Netflix
platforms.
for EA?
But for everyone,
games?
it's going to mean playing games anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime.
Well, we realized guys
Yeah,
weren't
for the tech
giving
demo
us
run.
enough money, so we wanted to give
of
all
our
our games for
games
free.
Streaming in HD from the
Oh,
cloud.
that
Is this like the Shield stuff? Is it like Nvidia's Shield like just getting taken to the next level kind
Yeah,
of
it's
thing?
just-
yeah,
it's cloud
gaming
computing.
for EA. That's not a bad deal.
Wait, what fucking controller was that?
In the future.
It was an
a
Xbox controller,
that
but
holds
looked,
a phone.
but it, no, it looked like an Xbox buttons on a PS4 controller.
Yes, and then it holds your phone as part of it. I thought it was pretty clever.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Of course, I'd rather just play on my phone.
Today, we're announcing Origin
Evolving
Access
innovation.
Premiere.
Origin Access
So three
Premiere.
things you need to
They already
know
had
about
Origin
it.
Access
Jesus
beforehand.
fucking Christ. All right, here we go. Here's
Look at
a
this.
games, starting with Madden NFL.
Wait, didn't they buy like?
It's already called Origin.
There it is.
Now it's called Access, and now
Big
it's a subset Premiere.
Then
Origin
FIFA
Access is like
19,
their like demo
Battlefield
pay
5,
get
and
cheaper
of course
game thing.
Anthem.
So I'm saying
And
it's a
there'll be many
subset of a
more titles
subset
in
of
the
a
years to
system,
come.
which is like
Second,
eye rolling.
you get access
Here we
to
go
the
with
vault,
the
our library of over
live
100
services
games
for
from EA
everything.
and other
They don't even have
publishers.
enough games to fill up all those
And
boxes.
third, it will launch later this summer.
They said it was 100
That's a
games
little
though.
later in the year, but if
They
you
were
want
only
to get
putting the ones
started
that people
right
are
now
gonna
and
play.
You know they
experience
give
the
games away for
benefits of
free.
subscription, come in
Like
and
every
play a
week
free
on that
trial
service.
of
I
Origin
basically have
Access,
all their
our
games
base
for free.
subscription
They're like
this weekend.
GOG.
They do
no,
have a
like
great
15,
show.
20-year-old games too.
Well, here's the thing about the streaming stuff. There's probably only maybe 5 countries in the world that can take advantage of that anyway. Like even like you wouldn't be able to stream anything intense at all.
Guys, before we get
cool,
too
yeah,
savage
alright,
here, EA is a very normie-centric company. They're not looking to get the best gamers.
It's just
They're
it's just a
looking
FIFA.
at a huge audience of people who play Madden and FIFA. at Battlefield, at Need for Speed, and that's it.
Oh God,
They
Need
know
for
their
Speed.
audience.
Do you think we'll see a Need for Speed?
I don't think so. They announced one last year, so probably not going to do another.
Yeah, but that was garbage. That came out. Like you didn't even know.
I mean, that's my point. It came out.
They're
right?
always garbage, though.
I don't know. Underground.
was okay.
Need for Speed Underground was the best Need for Speed.
Hey, everybody.
I love the underground.
What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd.
Look at this
Hey,
guy on
guys.
her left.
Look at these
And I just
gamers.
happened to
That guy's
find
like, fuck, I gotta
Mr.
suck in my
Vince
guts
Zampella
like
here
super
in the
hard right
audience
now.
from Respawn.
Look at this guy with the
What's
hat in
going
the
on,
back.
Vince?
He's
How
like,
you
what's
feeling
going
today?
on? Right over this dude's shoulder.
Shit, I wish I shaved today.
Where should I be looking?
Someone's
He's got like
super
one
excited.
mustache
right now.
missing.
Right?
I think he just has a look of
Yeah.
regret. It's all like, I wish it was something good to
you guys
watch.
may have seen that Vince was tweeting.
There's the guy
yesterday,
right over his shoulder.
and there
I'm
has
on the
been
camera
a
right
bunch
now.
Yeah,
of
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So,
It's like this.
you want to just get right to it?
Wait, this is
I'm
Respawn.
sexy.
I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff.
All right.
It's amazing.
They literally went to the
teams are
audience to
kicking
ask this
ass,
guy, what are you doing? And
but
he's like, I can't
we
tell
wanted
you.
to bring a little tidbit.
Yeah.
So we've been working with Lucas.
Can't tell you
on
my identity
getting the
secret,
name
but I am
and into the
Batman.
setting
Great,
for
awesome.
Star Wars
Star
game's
Wars
gonna be, and
announcement
we're
that they
gonna
can't tell us
that
anything
right
about.
Now you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be
Oh,
Darth
you guys
Vader
got any
going,
guesses? The internet is
and then
going
it's like
wild
coming
right now.
2019, and that's what it will say. That's it.
So
Yeah.
the Star Wars
I mean, that
name
would
is
that would be
Jedi
pretty cool if someone
Fallen
just dressed
Order.
up as Darth Vader and just like
Woo!
force
The
choked the
Star
crowd and
Wars
everyone went
Jedi
along with it.
Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen
So kinda
Order.
gives
That
us
would
some
kinda
idea
actually be
that
awesome.
you'll
Someone
be
in the
playing a
Twitch chat was
Jedi.
saying Star Wars Battle
So,
Royale,
does that
and I
mean I
would
get to, like,
fucking
hold
be
the lightsaber?
100% behind that.
Yes, I would
Every
too.
time you drop, you have a
Actually, yeah.
random Jedi
So Vince,
character.
you got
Oh
anything else?
shit.
Well,
Force
it takes
lightning.
place during
Force
the
push.
dark
I don't think it's gonna
times,
happen, but
trying
that
to
would
be
be
a little
really
vague here.
That would be
man,
really cool.
When the
when
Jedis are being hunted,
Battlefront was on like Xbox Live and stuff,
So
I
for all
think it was the
the,
second
like,
one.
the hardcore nerds
It-
out
it
there
was
who wanna
great
know,
with the
like,
hero
where
bashing,
in the timeline,
even though it was
like
totally
between
unbalanced,
which
but it was fun.
episodes is
Just
it?
pick Darth Vader, Darth Maul.
Between
Wham, bam.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds
Just
like a
don't
nice
die.
time. You got any other tidbits?
Between 3 and 4.
and 4, so
When-
we can have Jedi without pissing everyone off.
So we can have Darth
Yeah.
Vader because
Some
people like
people
Vader,
just
right?
all dark and serious.
We can have Darth Vader in pink.
Well,
You
like
could have Ian McGregor
All
play
right,
Obi-Wan
so I
still.
think people
Shit.
are now...
That'll
So
never
between-
ever happen.
like,
Between 3 and
Play
4, so this
the
is
game.
probably going to
it
involve
will
the Jedi
be
Purge.
Holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Order
So-
66.
sorry
That came
to
out.
dash any
Nah.
hope.
No.
But now that we know,
Yeah.
we can
So
set
literally no
expectations.
Star Wars
We're all
this
going to be amped up.
And you're going to play an open world
hopefully
game
we'll
where
hear
you are a
from- more
Jedi
from
attempting
you
to
maybe,
escape
maybe
Darth
next
Vader.
year.
Oh yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
Oh, like
It was great
Wrath,
to see you. Thanks
but
for
for
stopping
Jedi?
by the show today. We do
I would be
have a
down
little
with
bit
that.
more news.
It's a
items.
crafting survival game in Star Wars.
All right, Battlefront 2 here with some more DLC discussion.
Hey guys, we know that you like blue boxes, so we doubled down and added them back in.
My name is
Also, we're really sorry we messed up. We're not trying to be greedy with your money.
Hello there, I am your sacrificial lamb for
really
today.
happy and excited to be
Guys,
here.
it looked like he...
I thought for sure he was a Seattle game designer.
He doesn't even get an
we
overlay,
launched our
like
game
for his
in
name.
November of last
That's how you know
year,
this person's a
and
sacrificial
clearly
lamb.
we didn't get it quite right.
Yeah, this is literally a sacrificial lamb.
Like we really
This guy
wanted
looks
to.
like-
We had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the
It looks like they
game that
took
our
him out of a
players really
padded
wanted.
cell just to put him up
So
here.
we decided to
A little
completely
bit like,
overhaul
Jesus
our
Christ, dude.
system and
You
add
walked out of the
Shave,
Borderlands
put on
in
some
Canada.
decent clothes.
for players to collect and
Hey, homeless guy, come over here. You want to make a
we added
couple $100?
inspired by the original
No,
that's a
Battlefront
good looking.
I love
No,
personally.
that's a good
No, that's
looking
literally
shirt.
everybody on the bus in Seattle. That's literally every
Yeah, I was
person
gonna
on the
say.
bus in Seattle.
Wow,
There's
so
not
you're
even-
going straight from pay to win
we,
loot boxes
it turned
to
out to be by
we're gonna have
far
you
the most
slaughter a bunch of
popular
cute
update
furry
of the game,
creatures.
and
Does that
it's
look cute?
Oh,
You
yeah.
all are terrified.
Bastards.
I don't know
No,
why
it's
they're
Left 4
looping the
Dead.
same footage
You're
from
four
Battlefront.
stormtroopers, and you have to kill the Ewoks because they're zombies.
From the movie coming
Oh,
next
maybe
week.
solo.
The Ewoks have
Headlined by
evolutionized.
The new
Oh,
planet
man.
Kessel, a really dangerous place.
Wait, why are they
And
putting
it
the
features
solo
return
movie
of
stuff
one
in?
of our
Oh, I
favorite
guess
modes,
they're allowed to,
Extraction.
right?
That's so
Oh,
Yeah, they're
shit.
allowed to.
This
I mean, they
summer,
just said
we
that
will
they're
Wait, is that
release
Donald
something
Glover?
next
Oh
week.
my god.
Yeah, that was
System
Donald
to the
Glover.
game,
That looks
Oh,
good.
which
Jesus
will allow you
Christ.
to
Hey,
warm
whoa.
up much
Whoa,
easier
Donald Glover.
and play with your friends.
Donald
We're
Glover
also
directed the shit out of that movie.
Starfighter mode.
Look, I haven't seen the movie. I just know he looks good.
I haven't seen the movie either.
Why are they looping the footage though?
Because that's all they got, dude.
Because that's all they have.
So shitty, especially if they're releasing this.
I mean, they're all but abandoning the fucking title, so they're just pushing out the bare minimum of crap to cash in.
Attacking and taking out capital ships.
Okay.
But that's not all. We
You get
know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains,
shooting
and
Ewoks,
planets
that's a thing.
from a certain
All right,
era
so
that
we've added
features
Mace
a
Windu,
very
Kyle
iconic
Katarn,
Star Wars
and
conflict. So I'm excited
I'd be
to
down with Mace
confirm
Windu, but there's no way
Wow.
Samuel L.
this year
Jackson would stand
we'll
for
be
it.
going deep into
There's
the
no way they would include Kyle Katarn. That's in the expanded universe.
No, no, they said expanded universe just then.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest
That's not
level
expanded
we have
universe.
ever built for Battlefield.
Oh, did they say original or expanded? I didn't catch
So let's
it.
talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce
No one cares. Wow.
I just muted myself.
the most
They threw the
powerful
expanded
droid,
universe out the
leader
window.
of the most powerful droid
Oh,
army
Grievous.
in the
Ooh.
galaxy,
Grievous
General
I'm
is
so
all-time favorite,
excited.
baby.
And
How?
yes, we'll be
No.
going up
What the
against
fuck is
my
wrong with you
own
people?
personal
Grievous is a
favorite,
great villain.
Jedi Master
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I said I liked him.
Wait, is it Ian McGregor?
Damn it.
Finally
Damn
making
it.
his debut in
Listen,
Battlefront after
we're
all
going to
these
fight on
years.
Battletech next
So-
week.
but
Over.
we're
By the way,
still
someone just said he looks
that's
like
not
TJ
it.
Miller.
They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance.
All right, no one gives a shit about Count
Dooku.
Dooku. He was on screen for like 5 seconds.
No, they didn't even show
as
who
someone to bring balance
the
to the Force.
Obi-Wan was.
Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin
Great, so now they're showing
Skywalker.
young Darth Vader. That's their new hero.
Young Darth Vader. So what?
Time
Is
paradox.
extremely excited to be building all
Oh,
these
can you
cool
add?
things.
Can you play Anakin
EA
Skywalker
and
from
DICE
his like
are committed to
from the
Battlefront.
first Star Wars
We
movie?
had a rough start, but
my
I
God,
really think that this game has a
Jacob
bright
Lloyd?
future.
Yeah, Jacob Lloyd's
who it
Anakin
is?
Very much for
Skywalker.
playing the game.
This is pod racing.
What would he do? He would just like move a
Together,
penny.
We will make this a great.
Nah, he would
Drives
build
a
robots
spot
and
racer
shit.
to run over
There would be
people.
no Battlefront without you. So thank you. May the force be with you.
You know how
and
much
enjoy the
time it
rest
must
of
take to
E3.
like make a
Thank you.
trailer and
This
do
is
that
a
for
waste.
things. This is just like that's
Well,
probably
the
like
entire
8
game is a
months
waste.
of
They
work.
know it. This is a throwaway. They have to do it.
Survival game on the ocean. Survival game on the ocean. Come on, come on, come on. Give me daddy. Come on, I need
Oh,
it.
it's going to be the indie games.
See, Unravel 2! Called it. Fucking called it.
No. No, I refuse. No.
Fucking called it.
Sid, you must admit defeat. Oh, God.
Oh, that's cool. Your earns a lifeline.
But it's actually his entire
Wait a
body
minute.
as well.
Sid, is that a Remune?
Oh, not anymore.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, my man, Remunes are good.
Under the
I ran
sea.
into arrive.
We've teamed up with Disney to bring you the
Your new Disney princess. Yarn
Unravel
princess.
Royale.
Unravel Royale.
It's on a lone island, so why not?
I would play that.
I think everybody would.
It's really good to see.
Actually, playing a game where you're like half like a
in
Barbie
Unravel,
and you have to like
we use
grab pieces and like
yarn
attach
to
them to
symbolize
yourself would actually be amazing.
and
Like
the
some
bonds
weird like
between
dark
people.
Toy Story
Yeah,
battle
no,
royale.
it's
Oh
like
my
Katamari
God.
Damacy, right? Where you roll around and you gather everything up.
Didn't they have something like that
You lose
way back in the
everything,
day with
including your
Toy
spark.
Soldiers?
Yes.
But
yes, they
when
did.
things are
great.
at their darkest,
Look, that's some really good
You find
leather
hope.
bag physics right
That
there.
is
And
that
you
is really good
form
leather
a new
physics. I was gonna say the same thing, AP.
and your spark,
Oh my.
Look, I like a good leather bag.
and it leads you
That's
off
a messenger
on an
bag.
adventure. So welcome to.
Okay, so
Unravel
they
2.
just joined their.
Small soldier.
I don't even know what to make of that.
Yo, what's up with the
It's a
fucking
game
tattoos on this guy's
about-
hands?
Just made me
First
think
start
of Avatar
and
and
second
the
These
tales
two little
that.
souls who refuse to give up
He's got voodoo
and who
hands,
build
Henley,
something
don't you know?
new and beautiful
You ever watch the
together.
movie Idle Hands?
And the whole game is inspired
Pooping back and
by
forth forever, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play
It's just
it alone,
Tale of Two
or you
Sons,
can
Two
play it
Brothers
co-op
again.
with a
No,
friend.
no, it's
But there's
literally
always two
trying
characters
for
there,
Unravel.
sharing one yarn
But with
and
only
working
two people.
together to get
Wait,
through
why
this
did
adventure.
they have to touch yarns?
This game
Because
You got
Avatar-
crusty yarns, yo.
it's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all,
It's
it's a
friendlier.
lot more playful.
It's friendlier.
And we think it's
Playful. We
worthy
just
success.
saw like a fucking yarn
And
get
I wanna show
lost
it to you
out at
now.
sea.
So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage.
Look,
This
Hey,
is puts,
I-
friend,
Terrible.
puts friend intimacy and buddy system in a whole new level. It's like we have umbilical cords to each other.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking
don't
about.
do a live
about
show.
how
Don't
you
do
can
it.
play the game
Don't do it.
in
Oh,
co-op
you guys
with
are gonna
yourself,
fuck up so bad.
essentially.
Oh, yeah,
Role-playing
they are.
Wow. Hey, thanks.
Choke on your suffering, AP.
Wow, that look those two just shared, though.
Oh, debug monster. Oh, shit. What is happening? Can't show it.
They have
So
fused.
when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more
When you're playing by yourself, it's single player.
of the game.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, I thought that was them for a
And
second.
we actually tried to include a bit more of those.
Shadow
because
Kid's turn to
we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted
Considering
to have
this isn't
more,
even a
like,
release build, that's not
thrill
bad.
and danger and kind of wow moments.
good.
Places that
I do
were
like
like
the art.
Frame rate
fun
is
and
suffering
exciting.
heavily though.
It's doing its best,
It did
okay?
the same thing in
I
the
know,
first game.
that's what I said.
And then when
It's
you
not
get
like it's
to
a
the more
conglomerate or
puzzly
something like
areas
that
like
that
this, when
hosts
you're
this,
problem
so.
solving, you can split
Like-
apart
like
into
an
two
EA
and
or
switch
something?
back.
Yeah,
and
like
forth
imagine if this was EA's
Yeah, it's
presentation.
not like it
That's
doesn't
how
have a
we
massive
essentially
publisher
designed
to
all
be
the
able to.
problems and puzzles of the game that
I think it's
you're
like EA
always
trying to do
working
like the
together
whole
and
Ori and the
helping
Blind
each other
Forest kind
out
of jam
and
right here.
Utilizing this bond between you to
Utilizing the
overcome any
bond
obstacle
between
that
you.
come
Oh
across.
god. This is an indie game if I've ever seen it. Now you can play this
I
for
guess
about
I'll
6
do
hours
that.
before you run out of content. So,
So I'm gonna be
Chicken
the red-
attack.
Okay.
Wait, is that chicken or that turkey?
I'll be blue.
do you remember A Way Out when they showed that at Microsoft last year?
Celebratory.
Yeah.
And then it came out and it was 4.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Do you think this will be the same case, and do you think it'll be $60?
Well, the first one actually was pretty long.
Yeah?
Because basically it's just a very simple 2.5D platformer. And so you can do a lot of those of content in those games pretty easily.
How stupid do they think the players are when they have to, like, yep, these are the places you can swing on, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Extremely.
I mean, it's platformers, right? But you're not.
Okay, this is the
You're not
scary
looking
part.
at very difficult mechanics here.
Oh, that was the scary part. I'm so startled right now.
This is some Mega
Shook.
Man 2 shit. So,
Dude.
you know.
Why? What exactly is this fucking bush turkey got against some woven shit?
Hey
They use
man,
it for
people
their
gotta eat.
nests. Nah,
Hey,
that's
birds
nest
like
shit.
spring. That's
It's warm.
Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You think?
In
I'll sneak
winter,
up
follow
here.
your AP. I see your point though, but no look, no cover.
You gotta have a warm nest for those eggs.
Okay, your turn.
Okay,
Look at me.
I will concur.
There you go. Keep him over to the left.
Caw! Caw!
Now I'll go.
And the red one gets eaten.
Don't mind that animation. It was just a trial bug thing. Don't worry about it.
Look, I feel like this thing has gone on too long. Like it's been about twice
really
as long as
has.
it needs to be.
I mean,
Look, they
shit,
gotta-
they've
they gotta
spent
fill
almost
time.
as much time on this as they did on FIFA.
Yeah.
To be straight, they don't have as much as they can.
That's a
Oh, well,
quick
face
little
plant.
look at.
Oh my god, the slow mo.
So that's on Revel 2. It'll be coming in 3 years. So
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And
I mean, for E3, what I'm looking at here, fellas, is they've really tried to stretch a lot of things out. That's what it looks like to me, because they ain't much talk about. Like, whatever guns that they try to use aren't really effective.
Everybody has worked so hard.
I'm just, the only thing I'm really looking forward to is just like,
there's a
if
bunch
there's
of us
anything
from
cool, if
over
there's next
here,
Dragon
and
Age
thank
cool.
you,
If there's
Ghost, and
Sims,
thank you to
I know a lot of
everybody
people
back
definitely would
home,
like that,
and
because simulator games
you.
and dress up.
Love you.
Oh,
like
he
to
said
do
he
that.
loves us. Nice. And then fucking mechanized boot just goes. This is Anthem. Like steps on him.
Now they play like some
I
they're playing the
EA
trailer.
Was not prepared for this.
trailer again.
Like they put
Friendship.
everything into FIFA, and then FIFA was literally just like, "We can't tell you about FIFA. Here's a giant fucking statue."
And you know what? And you know what I love about this is like, look, we're not gonna help you build your game, guys, right? But we are gonna give you Rihanna for the music. Ella,
Listen,
Ella,
before,
hey.
I was saying that earlier. Before you go too hard on that, EA is very good at getting big name artists to do their soundtracks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
the
don't know why
power
you're
of
laughing
money.
about that. That's a good thing.
Getting Rihanna to do the fucking music for Unravel 2.
Yeah, why not?
What's it gonna do? I mean,
Well,
You
that's
just need
EA
good
in a
sounding
nutshell.
music.
All flash, no substance.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking got him.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Disagree. That Rihanna is all
I will
flashy
concur
and
with
sexy.
Sid right there. I mean, it's so true. They're just like sparkles and stuff.
So
I've always said it a million times. A beautiful game does not a great game make.
So the next thing they're going to announce is Command and Conquer, right? That's the next thing?
No, it's going to be the apology for Mass Effect Andromeda.
These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that
I don't know. You can ride in the back of a swan. That's kind of.
I can't personally wait to play Unravel
I'm interested.
with my kids.
I can't wait to play with my kids. I haven't seen them in years.
We'll make Unravel 2 available
Too busy.
Just like I haven't seen my really.
I'm too busy making the games that I would never play with my kids.
Take these 2 Yarnies on their next big adventure.
Yarnies?
Starting today. The game is
Yarnies, that's what they're called, Yarnies.
Oh, Knack 3? No.
Yarnies reminds me of Yankees for some reason.
Did you hear that guy in the back? Oh my god!
I mean, they literally just said that was the release build of the game, and the frame rate drop on it was fucking horrible.
Horrendous, yeah.
Yeah. This game is not ready for release, y'all. It needs some optimization builds.
Again, that's EA for you. I don't care. It looks pretty.
Oh, look, there's a way out. Speaking of the devil.
Remember that?
You guys remember that? No, it was only 4 hours long. I know. So like,
Way Out. More ways out.
We have a sequel for Way Out.
A way in. You gotta break into the prison.
We going in, baby.
I mean, it'll be just like Prison Break 2. They go back into the same prison and have to escape again.
Why? I talked about Prison Break 2 the other day. There's five seasons of that fucking show.
How many prisons do you have to break out of?
Every season is a new prison, from what I understand. I only saw season 1.
Okay.
Which leads us to our next EA Originals title from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn.
Oh, they're expanding. We're doing 2 indie titles. Look how progressive.
Rihanna can only make so much music a year.
I know. Come on, guys. She's a talented artist. Give her voice a break.
Look, they're just going to hire Linkin Park to do the rest.
Whoa! Sea of Solitude. So open world survival game on the ocean. Come on. Give it to me. That's what Daddy wants.
I still remember.
I feel we just went to a whole other place here with that.
And that afterwards, like our whole
I feel like they're trying to feed me drugs and it's going the wrong direction.
It actually.
It's really listen. I'm not trying to imply anything here, but it's really weird that like over half their presenters are non-native English speakers, right?
No, these are the actual developers themselves. So that's kind of.
I mean, I just.
Thank you.
I guess it isn't a public press event.
Will you have something against non-Americans, Arthur?
No, it's just weird.
Are you an American?
No, I just think it's weird that in a press conference type situation, you wouldn't have someone that's like a press officer doing these things.
The very first concept.
Well, they probably want to appear like super humble. What better person to talk about a game that you're passionate about than the people that are passionate the most about it, right?
The CEO of the company.
Look, he has kids, and he can't wait to play his games with the kids.
He has to go do the whole look. I'm one of you.
Allow me to take off my zucchini face wrap for 10 minutes while I go on stage.
Hear and hopefully feel while playing SOS.
I mean, I could go on.
I mean, I'm down with EA showing that they have a international presence, right? I mean, that's part of their thing because of all their sports games.
Every human being can at least somehow relate to.
I don't know. What would you rather hear? A person who is intimate and personally in the development of the game and passionate to speak about it, or a guy just like, hey, we want you to go to talk because you're a very coherent speaker.
Actually, I'm kind of impressed with the nervousness. Like the nervousness comes across as something like genuine, to be honest. So.
I'm still amazed.
All right,
I agree. Stage fright is a thing.
Hey, I'm passionate about games and I'm very articulate and I have an amazing voice. EA, you should hire me.
I think.
You forgot one more detail, Sid. You forgot, sir. You forgot to include that you can be a dick.
It's not a made-up story.
Look, you want me to take the bullet for fucking like Battlefront? I'll take the bullet for Battlefront.
He didn't say no. He admitted
it. We try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends.
They're not really showing anything about the game. They're just kind of talking about like the feelings that they get. Fucking indie developer right there.
This is our goals and ambition about this game. What it's about.
Listen, we need to set up 100 computers.
A boat, a flooded town, and a day-night cycle.
Look, they're not trying to sell you No Man's Sky, okay?
Oh, no. That's the wrong way to say it. It's called No Man's Lie. Or No Man's Buy. You can use a rat towel.
It
looks like
got almost everything they said that they were going to give you.
Loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness.
The darkness.
Yeah,
I gotta admit, the way she said that was 100% on point.
Yeah,
I'm actually way more interested in this.
Exactly.
Now,
Anger.
what if they were just describing the Battlefield 5 single-player campaign right now?
Like on the raft, we survived.
To bring all those emotions into balance.
Bellends?
Become bigger. Some would be better.
Bellends?
A little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your
All right, so it's got a
self-doubt
Paragon or Renegade
in the
system.
same
Sweet.
way you embrace your joy.
Welcome to the new Mass Effect game made by 3 people.
Raft times Mass Effect.
Yo, Raft was great, dude. Don't you knock Raft?
I'm not hating on Raft. I'm just saying.
Oh, here we go. Oh shit, you look a little fucked up, kid.
I'm more worried about the reflection in the water moving differently than the actual person.
Oh, it's Rihanna again. Sweet. Turn it up.
Did Rihanna like need to buy a new yacht or something?
What the fuck is going on with this game?
I don't know. I'm starting to get that fear vibe. You know that the crazy little girl.
No, this is
starting
more
to get the darkness and the anger here.
The anger.
Darkness.
It's like a very wet dream almost a little bit.
Gorilla's the game.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Gorilla's the
wow.
Yeah, I'll play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
I mean,
Look at
this
that
is
backpack physics, boys.
It's gonna be a 1 hour
This is
game.
the water version of Journey, right?
Yeah, it looks like a water version of Journey, which I'm into.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Journey did not impress me.
All right, well, it's
You
not for
cynical
everybody.
man.
Waterworld Journey.
My God, is it another EA Sports?
I have no human
It's
emotion.
NBA.
Well, okay, so last year one of the biggest problems I had with this presentation was that they put all that sports shit together, and you could see like the viewer count go tuk, 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 when that happened. So they're splitting it up now, so that's intelligent. Yo, is this?
I mean,
oh damn it! I thought
they
this was.
normally only show 1 or 2 EA Sports, and now they're on like the 4th.
Now,
It's not bad. I guess 2019 is going to be a big year for their dollar bills.
dollar bills, yo.
Oh yeah, no, EA. I think EA's stock is going to be very good.
I think everyone's stock will go up after this. If they're
That
if.
stock just fluctuates, man.
Oh god.
Nah, Microsoft will shoot itself in the foot like they do every year.
God.
Yeah,
There's some loot
They're
box
doing really
requests
bad,
right
dude.
there, like the fucking dances that they had.
Oh, you can. Shoe loot boxes.
Shoes,
Oh,
yes.
oh.
Okay, so premium currency.
Trying to get my 1996 Jordans.
Yo,
To buy the shoes,
buy the shoes,
be hating
buy
my-
the
my
dances.
What if it is shoes? What if shoes were the currency?
My AirPod Nikes. That's what's up.
And if you were the good shoes, they're worth less.
Oh my god, guys, can we actually get like a Shaq Fu style game where like it's the end
No,
of the
they're-
world apocalypse and
No, they're-
basketball's a thing?
You didn't hear about that? They're doing a re-release. Of
I know,
Shaq
I-
with you.
Yeah.
But I want. Oh damn, the disrespect right there. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Okay,
Imagine
so
I'm a professional Madden player.
douchebag.
Damn, they make these kids look like fucking superstars, but really they're just
I
angsty
know,
fucking
they're
kids.
literally just sitting
Little fucking
calmly with nothing happening,
dick.
and they're like, "Yeah, he's a really big player," and I'm like, "I hate losing." He looks just
I
like any
hate
other streamer.
Why have they got like a fucking?
My name is Cloned PewDiePie.
Hello?
Look, my problem is they're trying to promote the Seahawks. Everybody knows Seattle sucks. Sorry, Eric.
You're
I'd
dead
love
to
to
me.
see how that little twerk went up against like a Korean SC2 player.
Wow. Damn.
Look, they're trying to get the crowd behind this, but these are the first
This
guys
is not
to
the
actually
Oscars,
come out and
man.
do
Wow,
something.
that's pretty bad when he comes all woo, throwing his hands up, and everyone just sits there.
Is this a wannabe Prince of Bel Air? Hello? No. The style's wrong.
Nah, man, bring that style back. Fuck yeah.
The way how he did it, okay, man?
Give me a tracksuit pants with flowers on
they've
it.
had so far.
You put on them skin tight pants there, Henley. You get away from me.
So here's what I'm saying that basketball game will have for microtransactions, right? Disrespecting animations, right? For when you slam dunk a motherfucker, right?
Those pants are awesome.
Yeah, they
Those banana looking shoes.
When I was in
Not the
high
ripped
school,
jeans,
I was
no.
playing
I was gonna say, Eric, what are you talking about? Those ripped
baseball.
jeans?
Madden,
You thought
and
those
at
were good?
first, I was
Hey, he
really
probably
bad.
paid like
Don't have one.
$500
I
for
kept at it,
Those
put more and more time
floor
into
print
it.
pants, they're
Eventually, I made
good.
my first
They're
tournament,
nice.
but I had a big
That's
decision
cool.
I don't
at
like
the
the
same
fact
time
that
as
he's
my
got this like
graduation.
wannabe
socks?
WWE
Okay.
belt on his
So
shoulder.
No, that's what they gave for the that's
I
what
mean,
they
he's
gave
the
for
champion
winning.
for last year.
That's what Madden gave them.
Number one. Number two.
Why?
you
That's
said you
legit
had
belt.
The decision to be
Those
do
pants look so
graduation
comfortable.
or go to a tournament.
Yeah, man.
Like, what
I
do
wish
you
I had
do?
those pants.
Pajama pants?
Yeah, like you said, they're probably $500 pair of pants.
Yeah, I know.
So do you think they're going to show more
Wow, they were
Battlefield?
waiting for an audience laugh there that did not come.
They're going to show more interesting games after this, but fucking hell, dude! Like they always make this shit super boring for the average person, and there's probably someone who's watching this right now being like, I'm pissing the shit out of my pants right now, it's so good. But I can't get behind this shit. It's fucking dull as hell.
Well, it's sport EA Sports. It's always been extremely tone deaf.
You know, first look.
Yeah.
I mean, part of this is paying out to all their partners and shareholders,
I honestly wish I
right?
can stay right here and talk to you guys forever.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
All the
bore you
people
guys.
that they've
We're gonna
hired
go
to do
out.
these things
I'm gonna try to take this belt.
need to have
you know,
jobs.
Round two.
We're
So,
out?
we're
Wow. Holy
That guy just gave him the belt. Where was the punch up on stage, man? Like, here, you taking my fucking belt, dog?
Jacked his belt.
I really feel like presenter one
He
was
took
the
his
best presenter
jerk.
they've had so far.
Do you reckon they've got like when you create a Madden character now, you can make a slider on how much they sweat? Like, do you think that's a thing yet?
No.
God damn it.
A sweat slider?
Sweat slider, yeah.
Sweat by sweat sliding.
What else are they using the Frostbite engine for in Madden?
Everything. Everything.
I can't even say what I wanted to say about that guy in Madden. I'll just ask me later. I
All
can't
right.
even say it.
The individually rendered sections of AstroTurf.
Just say
Oh, look,
it,
sweat
No,
slider,
you need
man.
to be
Look at
able to
that.
zoom in to see how deflated the balls they're throwing are.
Oh, shit.
But about all the moments that got you.
Oh, you can inspect
Destructible stadiums.
You can
Holy shit, destructible stadiums would be amazing.
Okay, I want somebody to do this. I want someone to overlay the audio of this football game and put it in the Battlefield 5 trailer.
It'd probably go beat for beat.
Indistinguishable. It'd be indistinguishable.
When I first saw it. You know what they need to...
I know what I'm going to do after this stream is over.
What's that?
I'm going to go get this trailer and the Battlefield 5 trailer, and I'm going to make Eric's dream come true.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, you need to go the full way. Put the Battlefield 5 into the Madden. And then you got random
even
German
better.
dudes shouting really loudly.
Hello, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
actually
I'm
be
Daniel
better
Supershow,
when the
Captain,
tank
here
tread
alongside
sounds as someone's
Redwood
running.
Studios General Manager Michael Martinez.
Wait, they just...
Hey,
I'm super into it.
Yeah,
if
we're
he
gonna do
does
this
that,
presentation a
Sid,
little
just take some
differently
clips
and
from
give you
South
your
Park Stick of
first
Truth.
look at a
Mobile
brand
game,
new
I'm out.
Oh, the Nazis
Have a good night.
live winner-take-all head-to-head match.
Mobile
Michael,
game?
why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure
What?
thing. The objective
It's
is
4K
straightforward.
mobile.
Destroy the opponent's base to win.
4K mobile.
Unit
No,
control,
stop,
super
Eric.
simple.
Please
Just
stop.
tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most
Is this
efficient
the new
way to
Command and
destroy the
Conquer?
opponent's base
What?
I fucking hope they said Redwood Studios, and I'm just sitting here just going, wait.
By standing on
is
a
this?
missile.
Oh my
The
god,
control
it's a
point.
mobile command.
Sorry.
The bar fills up while the
So
missile
Mobile
there's a
Command
new
and Conquer.
Whoever
Command and
controls the
Conquer,
missile,
guys.
when the bar fills
Henley
up,
was right.
fire the missile.
I mean,
It's on
I'm
the
pretty
phone.
sure that looks
Two
like
methods
Nod
to
right
destroy
there on
the
the right-hand
enemy's
side.
base.
Oh,
is.
fuck my ass. Did I get it right? And now I'm like disappointed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
All right, ladies
Choke on
and
your
gentlemen, we
suffering
have
and
an
success,
awesome
guy.
matchup lined up
Absolutely.
here today. Fighting
That
for
guy was
the
like
blue
way
side of
too
the room.
excited.
If you could please give a cheer for
Everyone
one of
else
the
is like,
most
what is
formidable
this?
Everyone check underneath your pants.
Whoa,
Underneath your
shit,
pants.
Jeff
Underneath your
Robinson's
seats.
here?
Fuck asked for this.
Oh my god,
No
Johnny
God,
way.
this is the only person I care about.
Whoa.
And he's repping for
Yeah.
GDI?
And he's wow.
Right.
His
I don't care who's
Wow.
fighting for
opponent
Nod.
for the red
Wow,
side
Jeff.
of the room. A competitive mobile
Jeff,
gaming phenomenon.
why you gotta do me
Please
like that,
join
man?
me
I
in
don't know who the
welcoming
fuck
to
that is.
stage
No,
Nick
come
Atman.
on, man. You have to support Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sending him a
yeah, yeah.
I'm
All right.
sending him a fucking.
Oh my
Look,
god.
Jeff's just trying to
I
get a
could
paycheck here.
Yeah,
okay?
Jeff's getting
You
that
can't be as
fucking
famous
money,
as his
dude.
wife.
The competitive backgrounds that these players
I
have
can't
are
believe
truly
Jeff's on there. That's
really
awesome.
is.
Jeff's
That's
cool.
That's cool as fuck. All
Jeff
right.
is amazing.
Ready? Let's,
He literally
get
was
this
just
thing
got done
going.
winning a
Ready to go.
tournament, right?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
All right.
Like 2
Just
days
like
ago, he
crush-
finished third in the world
Nice little
for
strategy game
Custodes.
for you out there.
Yeah, he like wrecks
Good job.
Warhammer.
Tweeting out 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah, like I think he's like broken Warhammer. I don't know what he does, but he's just like enders.
Yeah, he's absolutely completely fucking Annihilator. Well, he was a StarCraft 2 pro player before that.
Is this like a Clash?
It doesn't matter in tabletop warfare. Most of it is just like members.
Tactical thinking.
In Control literally gonna lose because he was slower to the draw.
Can I just say, I'm not happy now. This is
Hey
not
man,
what I want.
you asked for it. You asked for it, bro.
Yeah, I want Command and Conquer. Give me a good red alert, man. I'll fuck with a red alert. 100%.
Oh, red alert was so
Take
good.
back the point temporarily.
When you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your
This is just Clash Royale.
What is this strategy here?
This is just Clash Royale. That's all this is.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that it looks like Jeff, who was losing, is now not losing.
I don't know. He's got less units on field by a long shot.
I mean, he's starting to wipe out. Yeah, I mean, look, he's literally wiping the dude out right now.
Right, and in control,
That
making a lot
micro
of
control's
progress to
pretty
that
good,
far
though.
right side of the map.
He knows the way of strategy.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry.
Somebody knows whether these bikes are really good or...
Yeah, they are. They're scout bikes.
Yeah.
They're really good at killing
They're
infantry.
really good at infantry.
Some flamethrowers,
Yeah.
right, absolutely. Again,
I think.
they're gonna tear through
God
those
damn, my God.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't ask for this.
To the south side.
All right, so Jeff got the tank out first or south end.
Jeff's got this. Jeff's
I don't
got
know,
this.
he's not microing that tank though.
You guys, okay? Do you guys play
Second
mobile
tank,
games at
really?
all?
Can get around to that
This
top
dude's
No.
pushing infantry
Hold that
too
down.
hard.
He does contest the missile.
So no one plays mobile games here.
He's not pushing with the tank. He's using the
How
tank
about
to
you?
Pokemon Go. Does that
take the
count?
bottom
Yeah,
objective.
Pokemon Go counts. So is this something that you would play?
He's got it. He's got it.
I don't even want a full command. I just want to see Jeff win.
This missile is very, very close
I don't give
to
a shit
fire.
about this game.
Wait, is that?
Oh, he just do.
Wait, that's the entire game?
Wow.
No, you gotta get the missiles.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, you
One.
charge up
the enemy
missiles.
Up in just a moment's time. It controls very heavy
Oh,
artillery
damn, that
forces
guy
doing
got a
great
heavy
job
tank
at
out
taking control of
for
the map.
Jeff did. That well?
I mean, he's had tanks out for a while now, right? There.
As more
No, but he's got the heavy
move
tank
up
out.
towards
And now
that
he's got a
north
second one.
position,
He's
those
got the
harvesters,
Scorpion
of course,
tank
very
out now.
crucial, very important to protect
Yup,
those,
he's
as
taking
your
back the
economy
south
allows you
really
to get
hard.
these big late game
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, man.
games.
Look how much
Amount of
progress he's
slowly
made.
As you get more of them on the field, but in control, it's just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick and Knight.
I mean,
is
trying to come back
get in
and
there,
much up
but
his
there's a
leg
great
now. I'm just
turret
gonna drop
placement
this
from
here
in
home.
control, blocking and just ripping
God,
through again.
Jeff is real good.
And we see in control now moving his tank
I don't
forward.
know.
He covered his own butt too.
Flame tank.
Look at him.
Yeah, bring in the flank, of course. Those flame guys
Jeff
do
is really
amazing
getting out
damage to the
microed very
infantry, help to
badly.
clean that
Yeah,
up.
now he is.
He's
Meanwhile,
better
two
macro
more tanks
control.
coming out from Nick at Night to try and
Well,
save
Jeff
those
has never been a real
laser
micro
infantry on the
player.
south side as well.
Yeah.
Field with
All
that
right,
tank.
this is real
Going
bad
for
because
counters,
what he did is
trying to
invest
scout out
heavily
and
in
see what your
economy
opponent
compared
is
to
doing
this
and make the
guy.
proper
Now he's
response.
behind.
So important in strategy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's fine. This is the part
Feels
he's going to lose this as this happens.
The far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting
Yep.
to get close.
Now he's going
to
after the
firing
harvester.
with three
Yeah, but here
zones
comes
in control
the-
for Nick and Knight, looking to set
I
things
mean,
back the
he's
other
pinned
way.
in his
Control trying
base
to rally
right
his
now.
forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just one or two units. He wants to move all of them together.
Wait, can you just take over the missile halfway through its build?
Just launched a
Yes,
battle.
they've been doing that.
Watch out for
They've
this
been
missile.
taking over the
And Nick
missiles.
and
There
Knight's
it goes.
fire that one off and settle for.
I mean, the game's pretty quick. I will say that much.
Missile wins. Let's see what happens.
Will have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out,
fast
control coming out to
You
try
can
and
take
deal
out that
with
scout
these
back, you might be
forces.
able to one-shot
But,
the
Nick and Knight's done a
Scorpion.
great
Nope,
job of
they're
getting
not
map
gonna
presence and now also harassing the economy of
There he is.
control.
Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank
There
on
it
the board.
is. There it is.
Nick,
Both
if
of their
in
heavy
control can
tanks
get
are
this in
thrown
position, it's
down.
going to do some serious damage.
Okay.
That missile just
Bye.
passed halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow.
No.
Deal
A
with
lot
Jeff
going on here.
Yeah.
No, he took it back.
So badly.
He's got the missile. He's got the missile.
Yeah,
He's
he's got it.
If he can hold that spot. Oh, he's blocking the
Yeah, he
spot.
did it.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
going to be able to get it off.
He denied him.
Got it.
I
Damn.
can't believe he lost on micro at the last minute.
VM.
That was epic.
Good. Each unit costs $1.99, guys.
Smug smile.
That was awesome.
It's like, yes, that's right. I know.
I just
I
came
am
to make
amazing.
mammoth tanks, so I've done my job. Yeah.
Absolutely. That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything.
He's just like, all right, time to leave before people recognize me. Let's go.
He's like one of the nicest fucking trolls I've ever met.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you
Backstage,
just saw was the
fucking Jeff.
worldwide reveal of Command and Conquer Rivals.
God damn it, dude.
Man.
Oh, I hate that I'm right, and I hate that this is a mobile fucking
For
game.
mobile. We're giving
Wait.
players complete,
Well,
continuous control
this is why we
of their
can't have
armies
nice things.
in quick,
competitive head-to-head
Fucking mobile.
matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha.
I love people are
today.
shouting in the
So head to
in the
Google
main
Play
chat.
Store, search
Yo,
Rivals.
they didn't fuck Android. That's a fucking huge surprise right
Can't wait for you
there.
to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
That's crazy town.
Yeah, this is what EA spends their time on.
Wait, is this the act? Is this going to be an act? Oh no, this is a fucking ad for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, okay, now here's the actual Command and Conquer game.
Oh, so holy shit! So this
Command
is
and Conquer Renegades 2.
Yo, I would play the fuck out of that.
I would too.
Command and Conquer Pokemon battles. Is that what this is?
You go around, you find Nod people in your neighborhood, and you got to capture them with Pokeballs.
You know, I would totally like to play a Command and Conquer game, like in the format kind of style of Planet Side. You know, to be like the dudes on the foot.
Okay.
That'd be
Now,
kind of
if
great.
the game was
Command and
actually
Conquer Renegades. Go look it up. It was amazing.
Conquer Pit Boy that they've got, I would get that game.
You know what they actually need to make this trailer better?
Yeah.
They need Arnold Schwarzenegger to be in this trailer, and then it would sell mobile copies, right? Like,
and then it goes into.
I just had a flashback of Arnold Schwarzenegger actually promoting.
Oh shit, dude! You can't
Is that
bring.
Yuri?
Yeah, that's Kane.
No, that's Kane.
It was
Kane's the bad guy from the original.
You can't slap Kane on it and just be like, "Welcome."
Command and Conquer.
All right,
for a
please
new
give me more.
generation.
Please give me more.
Now, before we close the show with a
fuck you.
spectacular epic anthem,
It's
I wanted
T1000.
to share a few
It's
final
Anthem. Here's the turn.
No, I'm salty about Command and Conquer,
Some of the
man.
most creative people on the planet.
Yeah,
who come
it's
to work every day
you
to
expect
create
this
amazing
brand new,
content.
amazing RTS, and you
And what
get
I
a
can say
friggin'
about all of
shitty
those
mobile
teams,
app.
and what I can say about
By
us
the way,
is
you
that
can
we
download the new
always
Red
strive
Alert
to
game
learn
right now.
and listen, and strive to be better.
I mean,
And so, as you look at the 10
I'm
experiences
gonna
that you're
pick a
see
word from
today,
AP's
and as you
vocabulary,
play
the
games this
normies.
week,
Again, with EA's goal is targeting the
First,
normies
that at the
and
very
getting
core
them
is
money.
choice.
Yeah.
Literally
You
it.
as players
Because here's
get
the
to
thing with a
choose
lot of normies.
how you play,
Oh, I
what
don't
you
have time to
play,
really go
when
on my
you play,
computer or
and
the
what
console,
devices
so I
you
just
play
want to play on my phone.
That in making those
You know this
choices,
guy.
How
you feel
Pokemon Go
you're
makes $1 million
treated
a
fairly,
day, buddy.
that no
This
one
guy
is
right
given
here,
an unfair
he's the
advantage
villain
or
to
disadvantage for how they choose to play.
Dwayne Johnson being the hero in whatever Spy Kids movie.
Moment that you
Like,
invest, we know
saying
you
it again, I
put
just
so
can't
much
shake
of
it
your
now.
life
You
into
know.
the games we make, and that for every moment
He's
you
just a
invest,
different Count
you
Dooku.
feel like you are rewarded
Palpatine.
and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly,
Oh shit!
the
Someone
games
actually
are
made
fun,
the.
that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly
He's the.
enhance
Oh
your
god.
lives. And so,
He's the
as we
antagonist
think
from
through
Mirror's Edge.
All the things that we're trying to do, we know that
Well
we want to be
then.
better, and that
That's
we want to make
amazing.
great games, and that as much as we love
I'm actually
making
naked
games,
right now. I was
and as
born
much
in a
as we
cashmere
love
sweater.
playing them, there's something that is even greater.
I
than
cut off the turtleneck part to be a little more human, you know.
is profound.
Plus, it's hot.
Turn it
enough.
off with his own
Was
teeth.
the third year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play.
Are we really
can be a
not getting
positive
Anthem?
force
In
for
No, they are. They're
No,
gonna
they're
give
gonna
us
do-
at the end. Yeah.
I think
Millions of you
they
out there
should reverse that. It's not play to
participate
give,
in
it's
9
give to
in-game
play.
challenges in our games.
Yeah.
Millions
I am
of
a
hours
gamer
in
just
support
like
of
you.
Play to Give.
Guys, I have
I
children. I play
separate
games
my
with my children.
Just like you. I have a four-chambered heart, just like you.
I pump blue blood just like you do. I mean red blood. Sorry. Whew.
I've only been here for 33 solar cycles, but I am a gamer through and through.
Not an everyday threat.
I was around when Pac-Man was invented.
The United
Maybe.
Nations, he for she,
I like how your voices are
Prevention
very
Center,
robotic and
Ditch the
monotone.
label, and anti-bullying
His eyebrows
organizations.
look like a
All
hedgerow.
are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support.
Pause for applause.
Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and
You have
thanks
a
for the
minute. Show us
incredible
Anthem,
privilege
motherfucker.
of making games for all of you.
Yeah.
Now, without
you.
further ado,
Jesus.
let's take a look
There.
at Anthem.
Literally the
All right.
He walks
Yeah.
off stage. His face goes. Smoke comes out.
The gods vanished.
This isn't. Oh, come on. Give us
My name is
gameplay.
Anthem.
Our world
Come on.
was chaos,
No gameplay, huh?
creating,
Nope.
altering,
Oh, it's Star Wars.
destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
God, if the bad guy of Anthem is literally like a guy playing the bongos, I would be very happy.
Still Destiny 2. We need something unique.
I'm a more like
Sam Fisher joins us.
What happened if Destiny 2 used Titanfall 2's trailer?
I like watch this stuff and I'm like, man, I want to play Stars Without Number like this.
Superhero Landing.
Like, I want to play Dungeon World. Like this is cool Dungeon World.
Superhero Landing is so good.
It wants to destroy us all.
Fantasy rocket.
We had a
guns.
Stars Without Numbers revised where people were running around in cool size suits.
Yeah, like this is that's what this is, right? Yeah, like that's what this is, right? Like that'd be so much fun.
Well, the trailer didn't even have a stable frame rate.
All right, cryo grenades are really cool.
Hey, here's what I want to say. For Anthem, if they do it right, for me, in my head, it's like I'm getting Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and Warhammer 40K married together.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that Queen in the background?
No, it's Muse.
Muse. Oh, okay. Right. I can't really hear it.
It's a Victorious remix.
Oh,
Wow.
Victorious.
They're
Yeah.
really trying to hard to be Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not impressed with this at all. It's just a generic shooter.
They need they need to show gameplay like they did last time, and they need to have like fake gamers talking over the top.
It looks beautiful.
I mean, isn't that what we're doing?
Gamers?
Yeah.
What was a fake gamer?
You know, when they go like, "Oh, hey, did you get home in time?" "Yeah, I just got here. Let's go kill some mobs." It's like, "Oh, watch out. There's a guy with a rocket launcher over there. Don't worry, I got him." You know, when they do that shit over the top of like gameplay.
Well, well,
I
love
picked
that
this
stuff.
up last week.
Oh, they're gonna talk about it.
I've seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it.
A lot of people
So
talking
I know
about
all of you, like me, have had tons.
I
of
am
questions
so
about
hyped
Anthem
for
since
this
last
game.
year because we're all BioWare fans.
Please collect
We're gonna
$20.
do something a little bit different for the
Right.
rest of the show, and we're gonna take a deep dive into.
I want
Anthem.
to remind everybody real quick how the guy before this was talking about how to give $1 million to charities.
Casey Hudson, Mark
Remember the
Darrah,
quote I
and
said where they make $1.6 billion off paid for in-game transactions? Just keep things in perspective about how shared
It's like, oh,
they are.
damn it, I don't want to carry around these pennies. Get rid of it.
That's literally 1/1000th. That's
No, you know what it is? They had some internal like budget left over, and they're like, "Well, instead of giving it to our employees, why don't we just do tax evasion for a little bit?"
Jump right in.
Yeah.
and start here.
Okay, Big Dog is
about
gonna talk.
We know
This
that you all
Casey guy.
started, or Casey, you started
0.003
way back in the day, but you took a couple years
Right.
off. But before
of
you
one
came
part
back,
of
you
the amount of
actually
money they
worked
make.
on Anthem.
Yeah, but they also they get it from sales, which is like
You know, first of all, it's amazing.
Tom Wilson's slush fund from EA is larger than what they donated to charity.
So it's
Yeah.
been super satisfying to come back to it, and you know, I just want to be able to.
He spent
continue
more
the
on this
legacy of the
stage
studio,
and
that's
this
kind of where it
this
started with
video
Anthem.
right
I was
now.
just thinking about,
Look at that frame rate,
you know, what is
guys.
the evolution of a BioWare game, and we
Well,
wanted
like I
to create a
said, they couldn't
brand
even
new
get a stable
world,
frame rate in the trailer, so
a
you
whole
expect
new
stable
world,
frame rate in the
story, and
game.
character. But we also wanted to do something that
Well,
was,
we
you know,
3D
more of a
printed this and then
dynamic
painted it
living
to look
world.
exactly
A
like
game
that
would
so we can get an
change
idea of how
every
it's supposed to
time
look in
you
the
came back
game.
and played it. We also wanted to do something where
I like when
Fucking
people
stupid.
print out colored
Once you invite your
screenshots to
friends
look at
into
with
it,
one
then you
another
can
instead of
do that
looking
as
on
well.
screens
So
like a
that's
normal
really the
person.
initial-
Oh yeah, we
That's-
use Microsoft
That's
like
super when
What
everybody
we're
does
doing
it in office.
story sort of bolted
Everyone
on the
prints
side.
things out, even
It's
if there
something
are
new and different,
like
and I think the
super
team has
colorful.
really captured that
That's
Either
super.
that or use macaroni
Your
and glue.
fans really love the stories from BioWare, but
I'd play a
I
macaroni
think
game.
we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with.
They're literally just
choices
saying
you get to
Commander
make,
Shepard over and over
feeling
again.
like the story.
How many people can I fuck in this
In
game?
a lot of multiplayer games, those things
I
get diluted
will
because
stand
you're
with.
mixing
Can I fuck this guy? Can I fuck this guy?
areas.
Can you have?
could build
Can you?
solutions
I would
to
do
that, but
everything.
You have to really build it into the core.
Let me
and
do
really
it.
try
Let me
to
smash.
Instead of having a blue female
I got
alien, they're
definitely-
just gonna have robots
So
you
when
can
you're
fuck this
out in
time.
the open world,
Well,
Give me a
my
tall-
thing is,
you're focused on your
Give me a slightly obese Torres Strait Islander
What is
guy.
happening in that picture? Jesus.
give me power armor. Give me a big crusader.
That's a
That's
dubstep
what's
machine.
happening.
Yeah, there's some dubstep speakers. They got a rave going on down there, and all we see is the speaker. That's
We teamed up with we teamed up with Skrillex. He's the villain of this guy. Anthem is actually just a fucking rhythm game.
It's a shared world that we all experience.
That's a dubstep shooter.
But then when
Oh,
I
fuck
play,
yeah.
I come back to a base like Fort Carson.
A new game.
And this is a single player experience.
Here we go.
This is actual gameplay.
Rewards.
I do like flying around in these things. They look cool. I would fly around in one of those.
It'd be a lot more fun if it was VR.
Assault Space Marine, hands down.
How long before I'm just like...
I played Warhammer 40K with Sid. It was amazing. Fall down from the sky, brothers.
How long before you just like, I want to fast travel game? Like, how long before that sets in?
I don't know. It depends how far.
I give it an hour.
Yeah, an hour. I'm with you.
What we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for
No,
years
it's not
to
that they
come.
want
We call
more
it
story.
downloadable content, and we put it behind a paywall.
We need substantial end game, okay? Never underestimate the appetite of a gamer. Like, you have casual normies, you have the hobbyists, you have the hardcore.
An actual well-developed villain as opposed to a MacGuffin. That would be great.
So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing
Put the
perspective,
CEO in the game.
can you
I mean, if we want to talk...
create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers,
Just do a
the
top 10
artists,
anime betrayals
is
villain.
that
There you go.
We're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So
New and
at the
mysterious
heart
is
of
this
the premise
ancient
of
world
Anthem
that has
is a
fallen.
world left
We're not going to tell you
unfinished by the
why.
gods. But the gods left behind
Until
are
season
massive
two.
What's it got to do
tools,
with
and those
fucking
tools are in
gods, man?
constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem.
I would like to see some carnage.
Some Destiny.
Unknowable force.
Some sweet-ass Destiny gameplay.
There's a god.
Yeah, violent
You must
storms,
use
mutated
a great power
creatures,
to
gigantic
wield against our
monsters.
foes called the
It's a
Dom.
dangerous environment that you need
And know
to
the great
wear
hero
a
Sun
suit, power
Wudong.
armor, a javelin
Yo, is that...
to
Are you eating what I think you're eating there,
Now,
Eric?
something I think a lot of players out there maybe
like
don't
Is that
stop to
jerky?
think about
Chicken.
is just how
It's red
much
vines.
work
Yeah, red
goes into
vines.
creating a new
Twizzler.
intellectual property or IP, as I've been saying.
That says a lot about this game, right? That we just in is like, oh, Eric, are those red vines?
Storms, what's the process of creating a game
Twizzlers,
like
my
from
dude.
scratch?
Damn.
Red Vines. I'm not Canadian.
A few
Fuck.
times at BioWare, you know, and then really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So
Look,
what
if I'm
we
gonna
try to
watch
do is we
videos
think
of video
about the
games,
new
I'm gonna need some
experiences
candy
that we're
along
trying
with
to
it,
unlock
okay?
for
Yeah, I
players.
wish I had some fucking
So,
candy.
like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do?
I don't have
that
any
are different
candy.
from what you
Show us how the fucking
So,
game goes
that's where
from
we
start to...
start,
Like, if
and
I
then
play for an
once we
hour,
get
what am I
those
going to be
things,
doing in the game? I don't give a
you know,
fuck about all this
that's
other
the power
mumbo
of
jumbo
creating
shit you're
new
talking
IP,
about.
Especially for games,
I want
is
to
that
see the
you
Titan
actually
fall.
get to
Pick me
Look,
up, put me in the
Henley,
cockpit, and
it's
let me go
called-
blow
it's
stuff
meant to
up.
bring out a certain experience.
If they're going to take
And
on
once you do
Destiny,
that,
they need to...
then we kind of
They need to
about
just...
the
to build
experience.
that-
Why are
They're
you
trying to stretch it.
experience?
is to think
Why are you
about, like,
showing me
principles
the
around
experience?
art style,
This is
Because
foreplay.
and even
showing
the
you what they have
technology and the
would not
politics
build the
of our new
hype. The
world.
hype is
And
based
then from
on
there we can
not
actually go
giving
and
you
build out
actual
every last
information.
detail.
Yeah, and one of
They
the
just
unique
imply stuff.
challenges for Anthem
They
is
haven't
have a
shot
point.
a single
it's,
thing in this
world-
gameplay
an
yet.
experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening.
Here's that
right
concept
now.
art again, that same
And
one.
So the world is always changing.
Oh, it's early concept
whether,
art, by the way, in
what
case
it's
you can't
worth,
see
it's
it.
banging
storms,
concept art. I'm into
seasons,
it.
And,
I like the
yeah,
art.
It's a really
It's
This is
great
the type of
concept
shit that I
right
Google
now.
for when I do our
But-
Stars Without Number
It's so-
game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm into it. I love it.
World.
Like it's totally
Almost in
my
real
aesthetic.
time, a dramatic
That looks
event
beautiful.
That changes the world for everyone. It
I
could be anything
need to
from
see
gameplay to
action.
lore.
Carnage.
I mean,
I feel like there's a fire dragon raiding beneath that building.
A
little bit.
come together.
Yeah.
But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to
Really, there's a lot going on. Show us
So
then.
let's talk about
Can you show me a
Over
dungeon
and
or a
over.
raid?
If they were like,
Oh.
this is actually Dragon Age 4,
you
it takes
are a
place in
freelancer.
space.
Fuck
on a
yeah,
different
dude. I'd be
planet.
down with
The
that.
Inquisitor has blasted
Yeah,
off.
you get your power armor in the Dragon Age universe. You're the Inquisitor, then you board the Normandy.
World will kill you. But on
And
top
blood
of
magic
that,
is considered
Take off the
okay.
parts
rivals,
unknown.
the Dominion, have they've discovered a way they
The
think
Dominion.
to weaponize the anthem of creation, and
The-
so
which Dominion?
So there's only 4
Like the
suits
Starcraft
now?
Dominion.
I remember them saying that there was like fuckloads of suits last time.
No,
Yeah.
I call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a
Javelin.
javelin? Like what's the canon term here?
we call them javelins, and there are 4.
Oh, there you go.
And,
Yeah,
they
it's
each
just
have,
4.
Okay.
unique abilities. There's
It's
the
just 4. They
Ranger,
had like so many
and then
last
there's
time.
the Colossus,
Juggernaut,
the Interceptor,
Tracer,
and
Warlock.
finally the Storm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so each javelin
Cool.
gives you a different
Well, I'm
So
going
it's
to
a
play this.
hunter,
Yeah, I'm going to play
a
the Storm.
warlock,
But the thing
and a
to
titan.
remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot. which means you
Don't
can
forget
decide
to
which
get your
suit you want
Reebok
to
Skin
use
Javelin, only
based on the
$9.99.
mission you want to engage it, or
Check out this
It's
card piece,
a
son.
warlock, a titan, a hunter,
So
and
really what this
Gengu.
allows us
I mean
to do
Genji.
is
Yeah.
we built the suits
From
from
Overwatch.
the materials of the world, so they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take
Yeah,
a
they
look
really look
at,
like they're built from the
Ranger now.
materials of the
Ranger is a more
world.
generalized
Here we go.
suit, able to do a lot of
Okay,
things,
numbers. Numbers are good.
really designed for up close.
I mean, I'm all for that.
I mean,
Whoa,
okay.
shit! Storm Shield.
The Colossus
Overwatch,
is heavier, more specialized,
more Overwatch.
but able to really
Heavy
Yeah, it's a
bolter.
combination
That's
between
Team
Overwatch
Fortress 2
and
right
Destiny.
there. Yeah.
Ion cannon. Yes.
Yep.
I'm into that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say the Storm looks like it's gonna be my favorite. I'm
Cool.
sure you guys out there are
Sure.
picking your faves right now too. So the javelins
Thanks.
look awesome, but we're gonna take a couple
No,
questions right now.
God,
So
please
Casey
don't do
tweeted
this.
some
Don't
of
take
you
questions
guys
from the
out
audience.
there.
Don't do it.
People
Why?
are to send us your questions, and the first one is gonna be
How
from
do I download more RAM for my durable cable server?
making their character their own. What kind of customization
I'll show you what is how
available
we
in
do it.
I need
we
more
really want
DLLs.
players
My
to express
computer's
themselves,
running
both
out of
customizing the way
DLLs.
what the fuck? Plays through gear
Look at this
and,
stupid
weapons,
fucking Titan.
But also being able to personalize the way that it looks.
I love the one that shows up that just says FIFA on it.
I saw an N17 one there.
Yeah, there's an
$100 for the FIFA one.
That'll be a pre-order bonus.
Guys, if you
Pre-order for a FIFA skin.
I'm glad you brought that up because actually,
Look like Ronaldo in the game.
has a question connected
I'm
to
glad you brought that up for our
customization.
next tweet.
Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so
3 likes.
we are going to
This is
have,
the one they
some
picked.
cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase,
No
but
loot
you're always going to
boxes.
know what you're going to buy before you spend any money.
Because otherwise
So
we'd
no
be
loot
breaking the
boxes,
law,
no
so...
ability to pay for power.
Yeah, we don't want to go to jail.
I heard people clapping for that.
Already stated that loot boxes would be coming to the
But
game
even more
later.
important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an
And then there's a
immersive
clap.
experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go.
Sid is
So that
like,
means the
I
main
know this
story, a
cloak and
big
dagger.
open
I
world,
won't
and
be
an
fooled.
ongoing service that provides new
Can I get an
content
anthem that looks like this,
along
dude?
with time, new
Fucking
stories,
EA, and
new
it's the new BioWare. It's
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can
No
make
faith
my
there.
javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know. I'm gonna be honest.
There's no goodwill,
All right,
it's
Casey,
just greed.
we talked
Was
earlier
that a
about
jab
this
against
being a
Battlefield
co-op
or Battlefront?
experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team
A pink javelin.
I'd get a pink Stormtrooper any day
it
of the
really
week.
is about the fun of
Pink
teaming
Darth
up
Vader, motherfucker.
as
Fuck
a
yeah.
team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different
wanna gather a
classes.
diverse
so,
party,
I
one of
think
every
here we're going
type.
to see the
Everyone's just gonna
Colossus,
play the big chunky
just
dude.
hammering people on the
Yeah.
ground in gameplay.
That's it.
If we can
Oh, yeah.
have a look at
Everyone,
that.
Heavy
this dude
artillery.
right here, that's the only
Heavy
person that's going to get
artillery,
played
being
in every
really
game that you
strong,
join.
in melee combat. And then here you've got the
I don't
Ranger
disagree. That's my
shooting
choice.
down
Stuff from above.
You
Yeah, I'm
named,
proud
you
of
named
it.
a javelin
and special abilities
a
and stuff like
ranger,
that.
which means
But what I
everybody's going to
love
play it.
Is you don't just run around, you're swimming and
Everyone
flying
always
as well.
picks a ranger.
Guys, check out these fish mechanics and see how they interact with the diver when they...
Jones wants to know how will you balance multiplayer?
2 likes.
with
Why are
these
they
suits.
picking? Why are
So
they
Anthem's really
picking?
built
It's the
around
same
trying
people
to
that are
combine
liking the
the,
fucking tweets that they're
impact
sending.
of
By the way, these are
personal
fake
story
tweets.
with the fun of playing with other
100%.
players. But we really want
Fake
to make
news.
sure that playing with other people
I mean,
feels
with the whole
like a
suits
choice.
thing also
So for
reminds a bit of
people that wanna
Warframe, but
just
Warframe's free to
experience
play.
the story,
and
you're going to be able
it's-
to do that.
Look at the
Going out into
diverse
an open
cultures
world
that we
like
have
this,
down here.
by yourself is going to be a little bit more
That teapot,
challenging
man.
than if the team of 4 people.
I want to, yeah, I want to
We
zoom in
really
on that
tried to
teapot.
balance
That
That's a
both
nice
sides.
fucking
Good.
teapot.
Be fun,
Yeah.
even for people that don't
That'll be a
normally engage
$5
in this
DLC
kind of
pack.
thing. So I
No,
really
fuck
hope
you, Sid.
that
Why you
everyone
gotta
at least
ruin
gives
it like
co-op
that?
You can get deal. You can
Does
get.
the collector's edition come with that teapot?
Now the collector's edition comes with a fish that you can feed in your
No,
own room.
I'm
that's a
serious. That
pre-order
was a
bonus.
good-looking teapot. Okay. That was like a
I would
Turkish.
pre-order for that teapot. All right. I would do that. I want that. I want that teapot.
Wait, they're gonna show gameplay?
Kathleen, I think you're gonna set this up for us.
Oh god.
So,
Fake gamers, here we come.
You and your friends have decided to play a mission.
I've decided to play this game called
Guards
Anthem.
have put
Don't know
together
if you
an
heard.
acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So
Don't-
you start.
you don't have to tell
in
us or anything.
the
With all
Strider,
these
which is like a
monsters,
giant walker,
like
and
if they
it's sort
have
of
big
forward-facing
foes, it's like
operation.
Destiny
You have a
plus Monster Hunter
conversation with
World.
your crew.
Destiny,
Alex,
next
Faye,
spacesuits,
and Owen, and
blowing
you'll
up
hear Owen.
aliens.
He's
Got
gonna
it.
talk
Go.
us through the
Just
mission as
show us the
we-
content.
As we experience it here. And
Yeah, we already
then
get
you
that
just
you're
get
trying
into
to
your
paint the
javelin
picture of a
suit
story
and
here,
you
and
head
you're
out with your
already
friends.
shit at it. Just move
All
on.
right. Well, thank you so much. Mark.
there's your gameplay.
For
Thank you.
talking about
Now,
Anthem today. We're gonna go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Matt Mercer for voiceover.
yeah, come on. Yeah, give me that game of voiceover.
Nolan North.
Nolan North
He's gonna
game.
be the lead male.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh shit! It's a Bioware game. I had no idea.
This is not Star Wars. I swear.
Look at these fucking feet. Like how? And it's
still not Star Wars.
Or
these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it.
Do you think Nathan Fillion's gonna have a voiceover?
I love the fact that this lady just literally
No,
said
that's
everything
too on
these guys
point.
are saying right now. Like it's just like,
That's too on point.
oh god, I would be so claustrophobic in one of these things. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I'd be fine with it.
Until you blow up.
That would be rather unsettling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on who makes the suit. If Microsoft made that suit, I'm never getting close to it.
Oh god.
Is there not a stamina bar? Can you just fly forever?
You can just fly forever.
I know you have to cool yourself.
Owen, what's
it-
the plan here?
Oh yes, they have the fake gamer.
Nearby. Take a look around the area. But,
Oh no, they
That's
don't.
not fake gamer. This is in-game
Fuck!
contextual dialogue.
Give me that fake gamer, man. I want that fake gamer.
It's not happening.
Hey guys, I just bought this new gun. You like it?
God damn.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, savage.
That's not gameplay. You're just cutting to explosions.
Right.
They showed us
Checking out the
before.
Scar Camp some more.
Yep.
Yep.
No, they're gonna have it.
all the weapons. Oh, and the turrets. Better move quickly.
You got a little AI buddy, I guess.
Is that Alan Trudeau?
I still bought
The Destiny
Cortana.
fantasy monsters being reskinned as aliens thing. Wyverns.
Yeah.
Hey, we can fly, but let's kill this thing on the ground, huh?
Yo, those
Gee,
numbers
I
look
wonder
great.
if you could shoot the glowing thing, like in Destiny.
Yeah.
Followed the acid
I mean,
trail.
look, Destiny
Guys,
didn't make that.
drug use
Totally not
confirmed.
Destiny.
We're not going to show anything of interest though, but here's some. Oh, it's a raid trap. Just fucking sprint at it. Yeah. See, this is why you play this guy. 'Cause you can just say fucking who cares about
Literally
bombs.
bulldoze through the content. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And this guy just has
There's
guns.
a big relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you?
All right,
Show me
Jarvis.
the other two classes.
See those radiant?
Yes,
Yo.
get a closer look.
Echoes from
Move
the
closer into the
Ultimate
kill zone, please.
It's playing
I'm glad,
Bangarang.
we're not playing, I'm glad we're not playing the EA drinking mini game for every time you drink every time they say IP.
Yo, did that new gun drop
I
for you,
love
bro?
flavor.
Nice. Oh, come on. They're just gonna make things appear whenever they want. Like, it's just gonna, it's Destiny again. Like combo.
Combo.
Look at that fucking
Straight
cape
up
physics.
block. Not even attempting to hide it.
Why does a robot need a cape, by the way?
Look, everything needs a cape.
It's
the
true.
Lando Calrissian effect.
So saith the edgelord.
They bought some small developer that has some really good cape physics, and they're like,
You're gonna come at me like that, Softang?
I like capes too.
Silence.
I'm just
Disaster averted.
sharing
Do you
a
think we
rapport
can
with you.
bonus for-
I'm talking
Wait,
shit, also
something's
agreeing at
happening.
the same time. It's called being friends.
Capes look good.
well, here comes
What
the
the hell
kaiju
was
boss.
I think that was whatever laid all
Because
the
Space
eggs around
Marines
here.
wear
The sound
capes,
came from below.
I wonder if the
precision.
kaiju boss is going to have a big glowy spot that you have to shoot. That's
Hey,
totally
man.
not like
Look,
Destiny.
man,
On the plus
that's
side,
just
this definitely
basic
counts toward
game
hazard
design now, right? You want
There's a bit of
to
this acid
direct
dump
people
leading
to shoot
down.
the things
Follow
that
it.
will hurt it.
We should find the source.
Come on now.
Guys, we gotta go down
Dark
to
Souls.
we gotta go down
Feel
to the
a little
dubstep
innovative.
cave.
This giant glowy thing. Shoot that.
We need some Gundams here. We need some mechs.
Bangarang,
man.
yeah.
Be great. You get into your battle suit, and then your battle suit gets into a bigger battle suit.
Yo, I'd be okay with that.
Like
Like
taking
Power
top of
Rangers.
Gurren Lagann style.
And the special team effect is like we all get to join forces and become a bigger one.
Hey, what's up, Dark
So what
Souls?
you're talking, you need a Hulkbuster suit.
Nice.
Okay.
That was
It's-
garbage. They didn't show anything at all. Like
That last boss was Starship
Well, you
Troopers.
honestly expected them to? Again, showing actual information doesn't give you hype. You need the hype
I'm so hyped, you guys.
like that.
wow.
See,
And that
I'm
was
so hype.
That was actually just
I
a
am
short
so
version
hyped right
of the
now.
full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want
Go
to
hype can
come by
totally be
the Anthem Theater here
uncontained.
at
I agree with you.
EA
Unit
Play,
Mark
you can
Left
check out the
5.
game live.
Okay, so they're actually gonna have like a live version later.
When do we get to play?
Later.
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019
February 22nd.
on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
It is a bit.
Mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets.
We knew they had to delay
Thank you so
it.
much again
Yourself
to
for
Casey
15
and the entire
months.
Bioware team. I know you guys had that awesome theater
Well, they-
outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
You know, I want to see a
Give it
beta
up for my
test.
boss, who I'm throwing off the stage right now.
Yeah.
Oof.
I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers
She's a gamer,
who
guys.
showcased their games today, and everybody working hard at their
Games.
studios back home around the
Video
world. Let's give them all a round of
Look.
applause.
She's trying hard with the audience she has here. These
Now,
guys are
some
not
of what you
into
saw
this.
These are all
today,
press
you guys
people.
have
They don't give a
weeks to
fuck. They're
know.
sending out
Guys,
tweets,
EA
man.
has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping
They're
score,
busy
you
taking
can get your
notes,
free trial of FIFA
laying out
18
talking
World Cup
points.
today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back.
You
with a
know-
buddy
Is that the name
in
of the main
Unravel 2,
character?
which is
Guys,
also available today.
if they had like brand
Plus,
names
you
for
can
each
take on your
javelin
friends in
suit,
Command and Conquer Rivals
I would want my
starting
suit to be like a
today as
Samsung.
well.
It'd be
Now,
the Samsung.
not available stuff. That's
I want my
Galaxy,
Verizon
baby.
Colossus. man.
Dude, I want the Bose one. You know, I wanted
You're
the
like, I just wanna go
reliable
outside to
suit.
the fan fest. I get it. So,
Comcast
I want to
Warlock.
let you guys know to keep your streams going.
Comcast
because
Warlock.
Fall out of the sky
the
randomly.
FIFA 18 World
I
Cup
just end
live
up with a
tournament
shitty
is going to
Xfinity suit.
begin. I'm going to go outside
You-
and check out
if
the
you wanna
games,
go that far
but
down,
I
you
wanna
gotta get
thank
the
everybody
original
for coming down to EA Play today and
AOL
watching the
javelin suit, baby. That dial.
Oh,
Its
God.
special
That's it,
weapon
right?
is an EMP pulse that sounds like a dial-up connection.
Everyone's confused by it.
Oh, we can't understand the sound. It hurts the ears.
So after this show, they're actually going to have EA Play, which is they're actually going to have like Battlefield 5 gameplay and all that hot garbage. You know, they should have just had a little bit of that. You know, I would be okay with that.
Look, the only games that mattered here were Battlefield 5 and that very interesting looking Sea of Solitude.
The German one.
Yeah.
The Darkness is the one that I
Zidane.
I'm interested in that. Other than that,
When the human being gets lonely,
guys.
it turns into the
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
Just buffer for everyone else.
no, they cut the stream off because it's not EA anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's EA Play and they don't care.
Yeah. they don't care.
Look, all I'm saying is, if they want to get a really good tie-in, it's never going to happen. But it did happen for World of Warships. Get the Kantai Collection people to do the voices for the Japanese warship commanders when they do the Pacific part of Battlefield 5. 100% in. 100% in.
Oh my
So
God.
let's
All I want is anime girls running my destroyers. That's all I'm asking for.
all right. So let's run down this.
It did happen to World of Warships. It was amazing.
Let's run down this list here real quick so that we can cover everything that was shown.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
First one, Battlefield 5 was shown. You know, they
It's
showed
a
off.
generic Battlefield game.
Yep, they showed off everything that they've been hinting at. Probably more of that will be available
That's what I'm talking
on the actual
about.
Battlefield EA Play thing that's probably going on right now, which we won't cover because that's just going to be like 3 hours of just whatever going on there. So
Malarkey.
yeah. Then they had FIFA, which no one gives not
Yeah.
FIFA.
Yeah.
It was FIFA, yeah.
Shut it. It's not like you've done Diamond
You're
to
saying no
Pearl.
one gives a fuck about, but it's their literal top earner.
Spoon, you just subscribe.
It's just us video games.
It's their literal
us real
non-sports
gamers.
Us real gamers, yeah. So the next one they had was they didn't show any Sims, which was surprising. I thought they would have
No,
done.
they showed Sims in the pre-roll.
Oh no!
Yeah, they did the pre-roll
No, they
trailer.
also showed the seasons thing, right?
Sims 4 Seasons. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the thing in the pre-roll.
Yep. Then they showed what was it? Was another sports game after that? I think. I can't remember actually. But
FIFA, and then after FIFA, it was.
I mean, we don't need to do them in order, but they did the NFL.
the NFL, yep. They did.
Oh yeah.
And then they did. Then they had a really long and embarrassing look at Unravel 2.
Unravel 2, yeah.
Not into it.
The turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Henley's prediction came true. Command and Conquer, a new one. Yeah.
Unravel 2 and
Unravel.
Command and Conquer, man. I fucking called both of those. I'm feeling good right now. Feeling real
Of
good.
course, watching Jeff actually play any kind of game is far more entertaining than anything we'll see at E3.
I mean, they were right to hire him.
Yes, they were. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then they had Star Wars. That's right. They showed Star Wars a little bit.
No interest.
And they basically came on set. This is like, yeah, we know we fucked up, but you know, here's our scapegoat.
Here's some fan
hold
service
on.
crap to try and save the game, so
Yeah.
we can do more Star Wars crap later.
Serve the Empire. Fight for our greater good by killing Ewoks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they had the Ewok stuff. No
Peter
Dragon.
won't say a thing.
No Dragon Age 4 though, so
There was no way they were going to do Dragon Age 4. It's
Yeah.
too soon. They
No,
barely started
all of
working.
but yeah, the vast majority of BioWare. They actually there was a press release several months ago when they were delaying Anthem that they were basically putting a stop on any other work and they were throwing everyone onto Anthem to get it to the finish line. Because Anthem is make it or break it for BioWare.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
I was gonna get to that.
BioWare will fail.
Right.
Thank you, Sid. Because it's true. Like you got to pull all your best people for that game.
Yeah. So what did we think of? I guess the big ones: Battlefield, Anthem, and I guess Command and Conquer were the big ones they had that really were really the ones interested in.
There was also the Respawn guy in the audience that teased the new Star Wars open world game.
But he said there wasn't going to be it until next year if there would even be news.
That's true. And then there was also the Sea of Solitude, which I probably think was one of the more original showings that they had. Which was
I'm feeling like that's going to be one of those games. Like it'll be interesting, but it'll only be like an hour or two long.
Yep. I feel the same way. So, Battlefield 5 thoughts.
More.
All right.
Give me more.
I'll give it a shot.
Another iterative game from a long list of iterative games. I mean, it'll sell well, it'll do well, and then people will buy the next one the next year when it comes out because updated graphics.
Yep.
And
I
a
want
couple
to
of new features
field
that
a little
replace
bit
other
here.
features.
If they do the thing where they release content coinciding with how World War II progressed,
Yeah, that's
that
their
would
plan.
actually be interesting as fuck.
Yeah, I think that would be too. Like the very last DLC thing that they add is like hang on, I'm just gonna pull this up.
Wrapping up the fighting in the Pacific.
Yeah, yep.
That
Okay.
would include more story content, which they've never been overly enthused about doing any form of story content.
I mean,
with
it sounded
Battlefield.
to me like
did
they were gonna
some
do
with Battlefield 1,
multiplayer.
but it was still like less than 4 hours worth of single player content because that's not what the focus of those games are.
Yeah,
Look,
I mean,
so
Battlefield
they'll come
Bad
out
Company
with-
2 had an amazing single player.
Yeah, but that was way back then. I mean, that's not the way the company's going now. They'll come out. They'll with the the way the war progressed. They'll come out with maps themed along that line, but there will most likely not be much for story.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the one thing that they have going for them is that Grand Conquest, whatever it's called.
Everybody's really interested in Grand Conquest.
Yeah, like so that they said is going to be like themed with each of the packs that come out and stuff like that, which is probably the best course of action because I don't really care about the single player stuff in that game. I mean, the pilot one they had in Battlefield 1 was really interesting, but like I don't know.
That was really interesting.
Yeah.
That one, like, that was my favorite one. I wanted more of that. I was like,
Yeah.
I could spend a 20, 30, 40 hour single player campaign with this dude and doing World War I shit. That was well written, well voice acted. It was great. Why can't we get more of that?
Well, if that's the style that they're going to go with, if they're going to keep doing that sort of stuff with the single player shit, like just the short war stories of that, that'd be really cool. Like there's tons you could tell, but I don't want it to be like I don't need it to be like super emotional all the time. And it sounds like that's what their first single player portion of that is going to be. The war story of that lady saving her family in war or whatever. Like, sure, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem like that's going to really keep my interest too much. But the grand campaign, whatever it is, probably will. Especially if they manage to like every month or 2 months they release something new for that game, then that'll do well. Like that'll just straight up do well because previously it's like 6 months between each DLC pack or whatever it is, and then it's all locked off to who bought it and stuff like that, which they're not doing anymore. So it could potentially have great lasting content for that. So I guess the Star Wars one, whatever. No one cares about that anymore, right? Except for the fact that they got Danny Glover in there. Like that's about it, really. And then, what do you guys think of Command and Conquer, like the mobile version of that game? Like, is that something that you guys would play, or like?
I'd play it if it looked more like the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The trailer looked like, yes, that's the Command and Conquer type of game I want.
I would have preferred the FPS Command and Conquer PlanetSide style. I would have that would have been cool.
Renegades,
but
man.
Renegades.
Go get a copy.
Go get a copy.
Mobile is me.
Yeah, but I was they said Redwood. I'm just like, But, you know, and then they showed that. I don't know. I
want a real RTS. I don't want some cheap, dumbed down.
Well, they probably did like some sort of like market research or something like that, and they realized that that's not like a commercial product or whatever.
It's not about your APM or anything like that. You don't use your fingers anymore. Okay, on mobiles it's called TPM, thumbs per minute.
Thumbs.
That's all. That's all you doing, baby.
Fuck that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load up my damn. Actually, no. I will get this Command and Conquer game, and I'm gonna load up my Android SDK on my PC, and I'm gonna play that game with a keyboard and mouse. And
well, you can play that right now because the Android version of it is like they said which was really surprising to me because normally they say Android coming soon, but they released like a beta version of it on Android, like right now. Like you can go play it on Android right now, which is fucking weird. That's something like because Android is like the Wild West of the mobile phone thing, and people can download and steal APKs and all that sort of shit super easy on that. But
it really is.
I'm really surprised that they managed to do that. So, but the full release of that is not going to be for a while. I guess the last one to talk about is really Anthem, right? Like,
here's the thing here, man. All right, with Anthem, the thing is, it's an investment game. Some people like the story. Like earlier, before you talk about the Battlefield, you're not all for the story. Some games were just meant for the multiplayer, and that's fine. I like Battlefield 3 and 4. I never got to play any others. I got a Battlefield because I watch Battlefield friends. With Anthem, the thing is this: they're going for the MMO light. I've played many investment games, MMORPGs, other shooters like Warframe, and the grind. So you got your casuals or the normies, as AP says. You got the hobbyists, and you got the really hardcore. And the thing is, the presentation for it here, this whole presentation EA is just like, this is kind of like very poo. And again, with Sid, saying like, you just show information and some things in there and poor editing and some jump cuts. It's like, can't you just like, this is level 1, lay it out for us for like 5 minutes? I would definitely love that. But,
no. They actually, they have said that they have behind closed doors, like demo play, like actual people playing that. Like, so I suspect within like maybe a day or so, we're actually going to see like uncut, unfiltered gameplay of that to a degree. So I'm kind of interested where they go with that. But if I remember correctly, Anthem was like, there's going to be like a whole slew of suits, javelins, I guess they call them, that you could design and wear and all that sort of shit. And then now they've dumbed it down to just 4, which is a little surprising to me. I thought they were going to
scaling it down. Well, they ran into a lot of development issues. Like we know, they pushed back the release date by like I think it was 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's one thing where they're having to work on a lot of technical difficulties, and we saw something similar with Andromeda, where they tried so hard for a certain aspect, mechanical aspect of the game, for way too long, and they ended up having to abandon it, and that really shortened down their true development cycle of that game. And with this, it's being delayed. They're trying to do it right because they know BioWare is on the raggedy edge right now, and with the thing that gets a lot of people is most people don't buy BioWare games for the Battlefield style game or play or the Destiny style gameplay or anything like that. Most people go for a BioWare game because they want that BioWare story. And the difficulty is the writers that did those BioWare stories are no longer with BioWare. So this is one of those things where we have an old versus new BioWare things. If they can pull it off, it'll be probably it'll actually be a little bit surprising for me to see if they can pull it off. I think it'll probably be better than Destiny 2, but again, that bar is set pretty low with all of the mistakes that Bungie's made.
Yep. Also, I buy my BioWare games because I want to plow space aliens, and all they've got is that that tattooed Torres Strait Islander.
You just got smash.
I'll get in that. That's fine with me. So I don't know. I mean, what do we? Let's set a scaling board here, and I'll keep track of this as an actual thing on the sheet. Let's scale this and say what do you think it's worth? What do you rate this presentation on a scale from 1 to 10?
The whole thing?
Yep.
EA's presentation as a whole?
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yep.
What is 10?
10 would be the most like you got you were surprised, you were entertained, you were, you know, in terms of like everything, like as an entertainment product and something that told you about their future products. Were you entertained, and were you like I guess 5 out of 10 for AP. Okay, that's good. What about you, Solfang? Where are you rating this?
I was basically gonna say 5 as well, because the only excitement I ever really jumped at was them showing me some Anthem. That's it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Sid, what do you think, man?
For their overall presentation for the whole thing, I'm actually going to give it more of a 7.
Oof. Okay.
Because they did the amount of contrived nonsense they tried to push on people was a lot more limited than it has been in the previous years.
Yeah.
And it was more, the normal hype fest with a general lack of information, but that's what you expect with E3. Just a lot of flash and show with not a whole lot of actual content, but there was some stuff in there that you can still garner that's interesting, and you didn't have to wade through as much bullshit as we did last year or the year before.
You know, now that you mention that, they did that 3D thing at the start, but then they never did anything with that ever again.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they calmed down, and aside from the sports crap, you know, it was pretty lean.
All right. So and Eric, what do you rate it, my man?
Yeah, somewhere between a 7 and an 8.
Oof, okay.
Wow.
It's a high rating scale here. Well, why so high?
I mean, for the most part, like, I mean, everything looked. It's just I recognize a good production, but it's not my cup of tea. Like a lot of those games just don't interest me, right? But and I think that for the games that people are interested in, they did a good job for those. I think EA is such a big company that they try to.
That makes them money.
They have to be Baskin Robbins, right? And like your jam is cookies and cream, and they spend 2 minutes on cookies and cream, and then they go through everything else, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, seriously, you mentioned cookies and cream. That's my jam.
That fucking zoom in.
It doesn't mean like it's bad, right? It doesn't mean that the other flavors are bad. It's just that's not your jam. So like, I mean, overall it was fine. I guess you can talk about your games. That's not my thing as well, but like, I like seeing people excited about this stuff, talking about the things they're excited about.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm just like, I don't know what this game is. Why are you telling me about it? I need to see what this game is about first, and then you can tell me about why I should be excited.
So I'm gonna give this whole presentation a 6, and 6 is a passable for me. Right? And the reason why is because the stuff that I'm actually interested in, and the stuff that they're going to be showing, they're all like, yeah, we'll show more of it after the presentation, right? They had the collective fucking like they had collective attention for a small amount of time, and they chose to do nothing with it. So I don't know. I think there was a wasted opportunity. They could have showed a lot more stuff that interests people. Like, let's say that, you know, most money is spent on the sports stuff, but they didn't even show any sports stuff. They just had people up there be like, look at this fucking cup, you know, like they didn't their time in the main stage.
It was a nice cup.
It was a nice cup.
So what I'm getting from you, Henley, is it's not that bad, but it's not that good. It's not
They didn't-
good, but it's not that bad.
They didn't use the opportunity that they had to present the games in a favorable light. They spent way too much time on Unravel 2. Like, who gives a fuck about that, right? That's not going to make them any money compared to the Battlefields or the Anthems or the FIFA, right? And then they didn't fucking give any space. They showed that basketball game, which looked better than the FIFA game, but they didn't give that any fucking chance to do anything with either. Like, literally, the stuff that makes them money, they pushed to the wayside, and they had a long presentation for the Battlefront 2, but they didn't even fucking, like, it was an apology. That was an apology. And they gave that the biggest limelight that they could. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop it down to a fucking 4. I've convinced myself that it's a 4.
I mean, you just literally made shot on everything. Because again, like I said, before while we're prepping, they have their strong guns, and they didn't really utilize them all that well.
No, they didn't.
They didn't utilize all the strong guns.
Yep. Yeah.
There's a lot of smoke and mirrors, as Sid would like to put it. Oh, pretty fireworks.
Hey guys.
Well, the reason for this, a lot of this, is because they're focusing very much on the small stuff that they don't have to do anything with, like Unravel 2 and the iterative stuff, which is very easy for them. The reason for that is because we're going to see over the course of the next 2-3 years, we're going to see a larger and larger push for service models, where, you know, subscription-based models with Origin and stuff like that, which we're already seeing that with like Microsoft and a few others, to where they're going to release far fewer games per year, but those games will be like part of your subscription that you have to like Origin access and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because they want to go more of a subscription model and then only put out 1 or 2 new games a year and then just bilk you on subscriptions and microtransactions, because those subscriptions, whether you play those games or not, once you have a subscription, most people will never get rid of it.
Yeah, it's the old gym analogy, you know.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly. And so that's that. I think the presentation was very tailored a lot towards that mentality, and we're going to see more and more of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Well, I don't know what to say now, fellas. But you know, there's definitely more E3 coming up tomorrow, same time as this. Oh no, different time.
No,
sorry,
that
it's
can't
1
be right.
p.m. tomorrow, which is 10 p.m. my time. We have the Microsoft starting off, which I believe AP, Sid, and Solfang, you guys are going to be back for that. We're also going to, Drummer Boy is also going to be joining us for that as well. So the Microsoft one should be pretty good. I highly suspect that, you know, all the stuff that we wanted to see more of, they're going to show more of it, but they're just not going to use the fucking presentation to do it, which is so sad. So sad. But, you know, it is what it is. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Let's do some shout-outs while we're here. Solfang, where can people find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Solfang. I'm a variety streamer. My main goal is to play story games. I really love the narrative. Also, investment games, such as MMORPGs or Monster Hunter World. My main focus is always finding great challenges. So I grew up on many different games like Battletoads, even though it was so difficult. So games that definitely beat the crap out of me, but teach me how to get good, like Dark Souls. Ooh, Dark Souls. But on the way into that, I always like a challenge. I always like to crush it. That's me.
All right. Eric Vulgaris, where can people find you?
Oh, Eric Vulgaris everywhere. I'm the C-SPAN of role-playing game content. I teach everybody everything. Play all the games.
AP, where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/APGamingRail, YouTube.com/APGamingRail, Twitter, APGamingRail. I'm about to go watch Darling in the Franxx.
Hell yeah. Get that fucking robot butt. And last but not least, we have the Sid from the mid, Sid Alpha. Where can people find you?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am already, go check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/SidAlpha. I'm actually holding a contest right now that I'm going to show a little bit. I released a video about it last night. That is because it is my birthday today. So I decided to have a little bit of fun with that. So I've got a contest where people go out and play an online video game and they record themselves winning that game and dedicating that victory to me. And then you donate to the Total Biscuit Memorial Fund, GoFundMe. There's a link in the description of that video, and I have it pinned on my Twitter page. And I am going to draw a name from the hat from the people that do that. And I will do my best to do a horrible shoutcast presentation of your victory. It's going to be cheesy. It's going to be ridiculous, but it's going to be fun, which that's what video games should be. It's a lot of fun. So I felt that was a good way to spend my birthday, is watching a lot of ridiculous stuff and hang out with people like these guys.
Hell
who are
yeah.
also awesome.
I'm buying you a birthday gift after this. You have to accept it.
It's the new DLC for fucking Genocide 2. No, Battlefront 2. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you get to play as Lando Calrissian. That's what he's bought you. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more hot, juicy wetness. The type of stains that your mom asks you questions about is going to be right here. More E3, all that sort of shit. See you later.